guys. I think I'm live. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? I didn't go out all weekend. They had festivals. I think it's called a festival. It's a get together, and every region has a different name for what get togethers are. So, woo! I've tested out the last 2 inches of hair. Like, you're starting to see new roots, but there's two. Let me see if I can. You can see the difference in the color about right here or so. From here to here, this is a new product that I don't think I want to tell you about because I was very happy at the beginning. It was kind of doing what I wanted. I thought it was out till I found a tube. Oh my gosh, I found a tube. I thought I was out of my regular hair color, and I found a tube. So I'm going to be coloring my hair probably this next week or so, or the next couple days. I don't have very many roots, but I feel like I want to go ahead and get this last like 2 inch. See how the color difference? It just has not held up like the hair color. This natural stuff is not working for me. Hey, Anastasia. I was talking to hair for a minute. I tried a new product on, you can see 2 inches of hair. I let my hair grow out for pretty long. So this is all fresh hair right here, and it hasn't really held the color. You can see, I have been out in the sun though, and the sun does like bleach the color. But hey, is it rosin or rosin? I love that, Randy. Hey, everybody. So what we doing, puppy? Are you coming to see my? Did you want a hug this morning, my puppy? Or are you trying to drink my coffee? Oh, I gotta watch my coffee, you guys. I mean, not only is it mine, but she's not supposed to have anything in here. I was gonna say about me. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking it. If Puppy shouldn't be drinking it, double standard, right? I give you all the good foods. I can't tell you the foods I feed her because she knows the names of them, and she gets really excited and her ears perk up. But one of them might be orange and long and grow underground. She loves those. Rabbits eat them. And so does she. She loves those. And the other ones that are similar shape, only slightly curved, and yellow. Those, I think, might be her favorite on the planet. So, how you guys doing this morning? Where are you? Puppy. Dealing with puppy. I hear, when I do replays, and she's whining in the background, I turn it off. I can't listen. So I don't want her doing that in the background. Her breed is really clingy and just overly just wants attention in the first place. She's a miniature Australian Shepherd, and she's really cute. And you know what? I'm going to show you her pouting. This might explain a lot. How she gets away with everything. Oh my gosh, the pouting. Okay, so there's two. Let me see which one's the cutest. Okay, they're not cute. She's pouting. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. Look at that face. Yeah, I'm talking about you. She knows I'm talking about her. Yeah, I'm showing your picture. Yeah, your lip looks real similar right now. So, that's my puppy. And that's her stuck out lip. Little pouty little thing. So, yes, that's why I take my own courses. It's because I've got a dog. You know, like gardens, pets, relationships. They're really never about that thing, are they? It's always about you. It's always about you. Your hobby, about you. Have you ever tried to make a garden do anything. Like force it to do something in a garden or pet. Good luck with that. Especially when they grow up. It used to be 8 pounds. Very easy to handle. I don't know how many pounds I think she grew because she got longer all of a sudden. kind of like where I'm not saying she was pudgy. She was not pudgy. She was fit. And then all of a sudden she was eating me out of house and home for about 2 weeks. And it looks like she got thinner. Like, I could feel her bones. Like, what happened? You've eaten everything I have. I think she went through a growth spurt. She looks longer. I haven't measured her. She looks longer. So I think her skeleton just lengthened and stretched all her muscle out where there wasn't as much muscle. So now the muscle's starting to come back. Oh, after that growth spurt, I think her bones just took off. Just took off. She's at that pterodactyl stage. Do you guys have puppies at what you call the pterodactyl stage? It's really officially on the internet, and it's called a pterodactyl. Yeah. So from like 1 to 8 months. 8 months is when their adult teeth come in. Why does everybody say that at 8 months they're just out of control? Oh, not this cute thing. Dude, I'm like, how long is this gonna last? Knowing she had pterodactyl teeth, I got these pair of boots for just, leaving at the front door to go outside in the snow and all. They weren't really snow boots, but they were $17. I was willing to risk $17. I wake up one morning and she has chewed all the way around and chewed the top off of the boot, of one of the boots. Not both, just one. Just one of the boots. So, which is like, worthless in the snow then. But at least it was $17. So that's why I bought $17 boots. Because she's a pterodactyl. No. A velociraptor. Ow, 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 my toe. That wasn't you, that was me. Yes, I cut my toenail too short. And she had her paw on my gimpy toenail. I was like, that's my lucky fin. Leave it alone. My lucky fin. Oh gosh, how you guys doing this morning? It's so good to see you. I'm in Colorado. Don't know where you guys find yourself. I'm in Colorado. And drinking something I wouldn't give to my dog, so probably shouldn't be drinking it. I put a little coffee with my cream. Just a splash of coffee in my cream. But it's still too much coffee for you. So, what's going on with you guys this morning? Are you here because of the topic? Are you here just because you've seen me before and you're like, hey, Kelly, I want to come in here and let go and allow and heal? And, because everything you talk about is your methods and all of that. Just let me know. If you're like, we were just trying to figure out what's behind you. Just let me know. It's like, we were hoping you'd curl your hair. Oh, okay, you're in luck. You're in luck. Oh, all these names you have for your channels are adorable. So adorable. Oh, hi, Jess. Hey, Jess. And I see you guys up there, but I don't see. No, 9. Go to your plats. Plats. Good girl. So German sounds like you're angry no matter what word you say. I've taught her commands in German. So people will come. I taught her German commands for a reason, and some of the commands, are not German. Like, would know what the commands were. Since I've had her, it's amazing how many people come up and try to take control or take over your dog and just start commanding them to SIT and, I don't want to say all the words. And, just the regular ways that you teach your dog, but she doesn't know those words. She knows the German words for all of those commands. So I'm glad in that aspect that I taught her German, where all the commands are in. I don't even know German, you guys. Like, I did this just going to the internet and, how do you pronounce a word? And I taught myself. You guys can do it too. You can do it too. So, I know some German words. I do not know German. But, several, when you go out to walk your dog, here come lots of people and lots of opinions, right? Isn't that what happens when you get out there, whether it's children or dogs? Everybody's got an opinion, and they feel like this is the time to share. So, yeah, some would come up and just tell her to SIT and some other commands, and she wouldn't do anything. And they said, "You should train your dog." Like they get like overly critical then when so my dog is trained, and then I do the commands, and then she does the SIT and the or whatever, all the stuff. She does it, but they go from trying to control your dog to criticizing your dog to then going, oh wait a minute. I can't get it take control. You'll find the personalities of people come out when pets are there. Isn't that, am I the only one that noticed that? So there were multiple times that some people that I just met, these are people you just meet, as you're walking, that try to take control of your dog. I'm like, what is going on? Weird. But, oh, there's my neighbor with his 2 dogs that are just awesome. The golden retriever is the closest I can think to what the dogs might be. Sometimes I'll ask, thinking it's a golden retriever, and I'll ask, hey, what kind of dog is that? Is that golden retriever? They're like, oh no, it's a doodle. I'm like, what? Doesn't look like a doodle. But yeah, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. Did you guys come here again for the topic? Let's actually talk about the topic, Kelly. Or it's like, hey, Kelly, I know how you roll. Here's a question. Especially when the subscribers show up. Yeah, it's about time to do my reads again. When the subscribers show up, they kind of rule the roost. They can change the topic and stuff like that. The subscribers can. For subscribing. They also get perks, because I don't know if I'm going to do it today. It all depends on who down there. And what goes on with her. Oh, there we go. Oh, that reminds me. I think I know who's emailing me. I start, well, we're discussing, do we do it tomorrow? Because this is a holiday today. We skip holidays when I've got the mentorship class. So it ends up, during the year. Oh, another cute puppy. During the year, my mentorship class that we meet every week for an hour, we meet probably at least 46 to 48 times during the year. Does that make sense? And sometimes, and I'll ask the group, it all depends on the group, what we do. Like, a holiday is coming up. Do you want to just skip it this week? Skip class this week. So I asked them. Or do you want to, make it up on Tuesday or Wednesday, if possible? Because of this. And then we discussed to take a 2 or 3 week break during the holidays, at the end of the year holidays and everything, and come back together. But it was up to them. It was up to the class. And if anybody in the class was like, no, Kelly, I'd like to meet, because it's tough with the in-laws and everything. And in the mentorship class, we also prepare for holidays and such. Is it going to be a holiday where you're all by yourself? Or a holiday where you're going to be with family, and that doesn't seem like a really awesome thing to do. and we prepare for that in the mentorship class as well. So it's a really great healing opportunity. Anyway, it starts today. It's a holiday, so I've written to everybody. Oh, there's my nice neighbor. I've written to everybody and asked them, and I think that's probably someone writing back. Do you want to do it today or maybe tomorrow at 1 o'clock? But it's 1 o'clock p.m. Mountain time, and we do not record. So you would actually have to be available. Does that make sense? You'd have to be available at that time to do the class, because it's not a recorded thing at all. It's mentorship, and I well, that's cute. And I want to make sure that everybody in the class feels comfortable in this, because while I'm in a group class, you guys, there we go. while I'm in a group class, everybody wins. Like the ones in there that are in the process of healing, and you know, we do activities and then we discuss it and all. And when you see, or someone talks about it, or I look at their energy or whatever's going on in class, and that's the cool thing about the mentorship classes. Every time we meet, because I keep the classes small, I have an opportunity to look at your energy if you want me to. Only if you want me to. So that if you're like, Kelly, I had a rough week, I want to know what that looks like energetically in my body. And so we do that. I mean, we meet for months and months and months. We meet together. I mean, every week. So I'll look at their energy and go, well, yeah, it's messed up. No, I don't say it that way. We have fun in the class. We have a lot of fun with it. And I think that's one of the reasons that people heal so quickly. Like, the methods are letting go and allowing and healing. And then allow your body and everything to heal itself. Instead of pushing and pulling the healing, you know, it works. But also in class, while we're doing the activities and everything, I do it in such a way where you're not intimidated. That the activities are as simple as it gets. Simple activities. Everything's in my bio. My website, thegodbubble.com, is in the bio. So you guys, yeah, go check out the workshops. Every workshop has the 40 feelings in it. And I was looking at all the workshops and going, I think I'm gonna redo all of them. Like you know, 2.0 workshop that do the same workshops, like the 2025 version, or and all. So the ones that are in here, I'm starting to trust TikTok a little bit more. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I can't even pick them up. But as far as recording on here, it's worked out really well. Now, what I've been doing is taking these recordings and putting them on my YouTube page. So if you are like, oh, I'm commuting right now, Kelly, I've got to go to work, but I really want to, you know, keep listening to the topic, you can continue it on the God Bubble on YouTube. The channel, The God Bubble, on YouTube. It's, you know, it's kind of branded all the way across the board. The God Bubble here on TikTok, thegodbubble.com, The God Bubble on YouTube. Now, on this one, on TikTok, I have added Dusphira. Dusphira is Latin for The God Bubble. Dusphira is Latin for The God Bubble. It's my clothing company that is on hold right now. The short version is tariffs. The short version is tariffs. And the factory just shut down. So it's not like I could even get the product at a ridiculous price. You can't even make the product because the factory shut down because of the tariffs. So, and this is a Nike and Adidas factory that I'm in. I'm putting out my product of a healing technology in fabric. That was like a download of an invention I got because I spent so much time in the sun. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I spent so much time in the sun, which is what programs us. And I don't put any filters on, like sunglasses filter the information that you get. And if you get, let's say, 90% of the information, but there's 10% that's altered, that you don't have a good foundation. So what drives this reality that we find ourselves in, which is all a simulation, what drives this reality is the sun. Whether we're like, it's an artificial sun, or it doesn't matter. It's driving the whole thing. What is our relationship with the sun, Kelly? I'm so scared. I'm so scared of the sun. I coat my feet, and then I put on this, and then I put this on, and I stay inside. Do what you want. Go talk to your doctor while you're inside whining. And so, or go outside. Okay, I'm going to go outside in the sun, but I'm going to uber protect myself because I'm scared of it. Because I've been told it's bad and wrong and blasphemous and, you know, all that stuff. The sun. Oh, you're gonna look like leather. Does this look like leather? This is like very soft, actually. Very soft. Now, in my research, do your own. In my research about the sun, and I forgot the guy's name, dyslexia. He had like salt and pepper hair. He's not here with us anymore. And he talked about the sun. Like real about the sun. And then he had like a really manicured facial hair. Very short and manicured, but salt and pepper as well. That I saw in some of the videos of him. But when he started to talk about skin answer with a C, when he started to talk about skin answer, he said that what gets rid of it, trying to use all the proper words not to get myself in trouble. I'm talking to code, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. That the getting rid of it, where skin answer is not there anymore. The S1E does that. So in my research, I found out the sun unalives parasites. Do not believe anything I say in here. Look at my hair. Am I believable? No. Go do your own research. This is who you're getting advice from. Go do your research. Go do your own research. Right? Well, that's cute. Now am I more trustworthy? Just kidding. I'm more trustworthy because my hair looks better. What is going on? That is no, like, oh crap. There is no era. There is no 10-year period that belongs in. Don't know how that happened. What is it going on? Let's fix this. Okay, let's. I don't have any product on, you guys. I don't even have any product. Okay. Now, this is verging on 90s. I gave myself a 70s haircut, and every time I curl it, it ends up looking like I'm in the 90s. How did that happen? Are the 90s just a grown-out 70s? Like everybody who grew out their 70s haircut is a 90s haircut? Because this is a grown-out 70s haircut, which looks very 90s. Oh my god. Yeah, pick an era. Any era. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. If you think this is information is beneficial. Everything except for the hair stuff. Like, then please share. That's like share for the hair, and everybody leaves the live. Sharing and herring is scary. Oh, so what are we talking about? Yeah, the sun. So the sun. Aquanet. I don't have any. Mima. Oh, I love that name. Aw. So the sun. The sun. Oh, it's gonna rain today too, so that would be a bad idea on a day that rains to put Aquanet on your hair. Or I actually use Final Net. My mom, she had a big deal about aerosols or something. It's like the doctor had said something to my mom, like, don't do aerosols around me. So I couldn't use the Aquanet. So, my heavenly highs were not, as lofty as everybody else. My hair looked great, but it was more sophisticated than wild looking, because she would only let me use the spray, like the pump spray, and that only came in Final Net, not Aquanet. Was like liquid super glue. It was Aquanet, liquid super glue, and you had to have dirty hair because you'll see the curls are going to fall out of my hair because I don't have any product on. Product is what helps hold the curls in and stuff. So thank you, Jesse. It's like, come be weird with me. If you're constantly being called like crazy and weird, you're in the right place. Those are just people who can't handle you. This is what I found out. They're just so insecure. So and I found out that it didn't seem like this at the time, but they're jealous because, they'll make fun of you. And I was like, But I found out because it's jealousy because you're living your life the way you want to live it. They're jealous of that. And so they'll put you down and call you crazy and everything. Anybody in here resemble that remark? I'm going to go unplug my curling iron just to make sure we're nice and safe. Catch nothing on fire. We want this to be a safe broadcast. You know, don't want any disclaimers from TikTok coming in. Do not do the actions of this woman in this video. Don't do what sorry puppy. Don't do what she's doing. Don't do it. Oh, nice. Do I get an email about that? Oh, did you, I think I just wrote you back. Make sure, some people are not getting my emails. Make sure it actually, guys, make sure I sent it. Hold on, this is my secondary phone. I don't know if I can look it up over here. Okay, let me look at my sent folder. Because that's where my sent messages would be. Okay, and not to put your email out there, but the email looks a lot like something I'm looking at right now. Texas. So I think this is you. And okay, so I sent it. And I was going to tell you, I made a mistake. And I thought I corrected it this last time. I thought I went in there and deleted this one. Sorry about that. There are 2 plasma workshops on there, but there's only 1 plasma workshop. That made no sense. So, like, I made a mistake. And I think you got both of the plasma workshops. And if I'm understanding correctly, and one of them just doesn't even exist. So I wrote you back apologizing for the mistake. So I sent you the plasma. Yeah, I got a sweater. Why did I put a sweater on today? The sun's starting to come out. The plasma and the sparkling star. And then I was like, this is my mistake. I'm so sorry. And I offered you 2 more workshops to see if that was something that you would want to do as an apology from me. Just go on top of those 2. Go pick out 2 more as an apology for putting that extra one, thinking I deleted it off of my website. I went in there and it looks like I've deleted it off my website, so I can't figure out what I've done wrong. I'm so sorry about that. I feel like I've fixed it 3 times and it's not fixed because I'm the one doing it. And I'm not the highest technical person. So please let me know how you want to handle that. I feel so awful. You know, with your expectations and everything. But if there were like 2 more workshops, it's like, well, I was, you know, wanting this one and this one too. You know, just let me know and I'll send them to you. As an apology, you know, give you extra workshop for that. I'm so sorry. I told you guys, if I screw something up, I make it right. see what you want to work out with that if you want a couple extra workshops. Oh, sorry, popped my ears. So, and I'm so sorry for that. I've looked and I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to contact my website person and see why I can't get that off of there. Because I deleted it. I can't even see it on the internal stuff. I can't see it, but it's on my website. So I'm so sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Oh. So yeah, you guys, if I screw up, I make it right for you in some capacity, or I try. At least I try. Oh, thank you, Amanda, for the likes. I appreciate you. Hey, Jules. Oh my gosh, Hannah, good to see you. Come on in. And Angela, speaking of fancy, Angelique just entered the room. It's like when Sage enters the room, I call her Sage to make her name sound fancy. And here Angelique comes in just with a fancy name in the first place. We don't even have to fancy your name. Hey, Carlos. Hey, Vic. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, Amanda. Thanks for the likes. Hey, Charles. Aw, you guys. Oh, I'll take a look. Take it for. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that, Texas. I don't know what name to use in here for you, so I'll just call you Texas, unless it's okay to use another name. All right. Oh, thanks for sharing, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, thanks for liking the live, Texas. Thank you. And you guys on the shares, because TikTok comes, it's all AI. There's not like real people sitting back there and looking, and they're just calculating numbers. It's like, how many times was this live shared? And if all of a sudden this live gets shared a lot, it doesn't matter if all you're doing is just clicking that copy button over and over and over to share it, because it like every time you hit the copy button, it counts it as a share. So during the live here, what will happen is you guys will get in there and it's like, oh, let's share a lot for Kelly and support her, or something like that. And you start sharing the live, or like the other day, there were a lot of people in here, like 175 people at one time, and they were sharing the crap out of it. And that's how people were getting to it. So TikTok will start to put this video out to even more people. Oh, thank you, Texas. They see that and bring more people in here, so more people get exposed to the God Bubble manifestation system because of you guys doing stuff like that and hitting 1,000 likes. Thank you, crap. Thanks for that. And TikTok sees that while I'm live and after I'm live too, and they will send me all these perks. Most of the perks I don't do. I appreciate. I don't do because they'll send in some creator program or whatever where they feed you scripts, because TikTok wants a certain thing out there and they will put it. Sorry, pop my ears. TikTok starts these trends. There's a lot of trends that it's like, who's that? The person that started that trend? They got the idea from TikTok behind the scenes. TikTok is like, here's the video. Okay, here's the clip, the audio clip. And maybe it's a new song that's coming out, or a new sound, or something that they're promoting. So they'll give you the song, and they'll also tell you, this is how we want you to design your video. Do it this way, do it so many cuts, do it at this angle, have the camera, this far from you when you're doing it. And then they'll give you an example of someone who's done a video the proper way. And they want that video copied, where then regular people, whatever that is, start to pick up on the trend and then copy the dance or the, whatever it is, the trend. So being in this creator program, I'm able to see these scripts and they offer them to me. Go produce this video and we'll push it and make you famous. TikTok does that. And I get all those offerings, so I do get to see all the new songs that are coming out and all the new trending TikTok videos that come out. Some are naturally trending. Like someone will get mad, someone will put a video out. It's like, this thing happened to me, and millions of people get mad about it. Like that will happen. Stuff like that happens. But I'm talking about like the song trends and the dance trends, and everything that they style those and they script those. And I get those offerings, so thank you. Thank you for that. And again, there was one of the ones that had a catchy tune and everything, and but I listened to the words, and the words, I can't remember the exact words, but the idea was, I broke up with you because you're toxic and not good for me, and man, I really want to call you. I really want to call you on the, the telephone and call you up and be with you again. Like, I'm not going to promote that. Calling a toxic ex and hooking back up. And that's what the song was about. That your ex is toxic and you like, okay, I can't do initials on TikTok though. Those will be misunderstood. Runk dial. How's that with a D? And you runk dial them, and that's what that song was promoting, of doing like a TikTok post of I can't remember how many seconds it was, however long the clip was, 30 seconds or something like that they wanted. So no, and they were going to promote you. They were going to promote it. So hey Sharon, oh, I just saw your video about their body food and parasites. Oh, how do I get rid of the parasites? Oh gosh, Sharon. Before I say anything, this avatar, not a doctor, counselor, therapist. I'm not even a licensed chef. What else? Hold on. Not a nutritionist. Or an anythingist, really. I don't have a piece of paper on the wall. I mean, I've got paper to like sell real estate and you know, insurance, you'll sell insurance. And I mean, I've got paper like that. But I don't have any piece of paper to say that I've been programmed by the system to only spout out certain information. With the privilege of having a piece of paper on the wall decorated by frame. So, before I talk about parasites, this is for entertainment purposes only. I look at this more of a research standpoint. I do research and I experiment on myself. In my parasite cleanse workshop, it's $35. It is like 5 videos where you see me at my worst most of the time in the videos. I look terrible. It's like if you want to see me looking bad, you get that parasite workshop, $35. Holy crap! But in that workshop, what you see me do is try out all this stuff. Okay, now I'm doing it food only, and this is my results, and this is how much, and you get to see it, and then I'll be like, okay, so I did this, and my skin is thin, like I felt like I looked 20 or 30 years older, like overnight. Like it's like this weird thing happens, and I show that to you, and I talk about it in the videos too. And then also the point where it's like, oh, ooh, getting the collagen starting to come back to the face now. You know, my cheeks are not so hollow. It's nice. It's thick now. Like I don't take collagen supplements or anything like that. That's just, you know, the parasites are not there. Yeah, getting rid of all the stuff that creates collagen. So I've got, you know, squeezy cheeks. It's like when I was younger, this would happen to me, and I was like, ah, as a kid. Did you ever get your cheeks like pinched as a child? Now it's like, oh, gentle parenting. If my child says no hug, it means no hug. Yeah, we didn't have that option back then, so we got to be pinched and prodded and poked. Oh, look at this child, poke. Anyway, so when I was like, when I'm older, I will never pinch any children's cheeks. That's just terrible. That's awful to having your cheeks pinched. And now, I don't know what it is. I'm about to cry. It's welling up in me when I see cute children. I just want to pinch the crap out of their cheeks, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, Kelly, where did this come from? Oh my gosh. Hold back, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look at, I'm in the grocery store, just like, don't do it, Kelly. Just keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. But I've got this urge, this driving urge to pinch their cheeks. So that was, you know, very OCD, I guess. But there was no one to tell you no back then. So we just got, I'm trauma in my cheeks. Hold on. Holy crap, I didn't realize how upset I was about that. Like, not getting to say no to people touching you and doing stuff to you. That children today, with some type of parenting, which children are kind of out of control, but strangers aren't touching them. You kind of give up one thing for another, right? You give up discipline for not getting harmed by strangers. Anyway. Oh my gosh, who is this? Grotto, did I write you the other day? I just started drinking coffee. Just hold on. Oh. Coffee makes me pronounce names better. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Oh no, I'm so happy that you're back. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Back where? Like here or on YouTube? Or are you talking about YouTube? Like back. Yeah, I do lives here on TikTok. I have to mind my mouth. I got in trouble a couple times for something very similar that came out of my mouth, and it's just basically Gen X sarcasm. And so I'm toning down the Gen X sarcasm. So you might not recognize me. That's not Kelly. She's not swearing like a sailor. No, I'm on TikTok now. So I doubt I'll get any strikes on YouTube. Because, man, I ran my mouth on YouTube and they didn't care. Oh, I got the hiccups. But I take these recordings, I'm putting them on YouTube now. And because of all the criteria of TikTok, they zap you real quick if you run your mouth. They'll get you real quick these days. So I've learned to mind my mouth. So YouTube should be fine. And I just uploaded it. I don't even look over there. So thanks for liking the live. Oh my gosh. Over 3,000 likes. Thank you, you guys. Thanks for that. And what was the topic? Crap. I just looked at creator insights. And because I talk about almost everything that's top on the content gap, then I throw that title up there. So if you specifically have any questions about creativity, being inspired creatively, because we talked about this the other day. It's really exciting. We talked about creativity and being creative the other day. In all these areas. Oh, and we went through the whole creator search insights. We went through all of those. So here are, you know what? Let's count. You guys, can you help me count as I go through these? Like, I'm not going to count. Let's see if you guys, do you mind? Let's see. Money is not. This is what I start in my workshops. This is how workshops are designed. And I'm going to be doing some new workshops. Let me know how you want to handle this. I've got the astral projection one. I've got the workshops in the capacity of people who have been either they've taken classes before or they watch a bunch of my videos on YouTube. I took a lot of them off, you guys, all those lives. Just tried to clean up my channel. Hardly any videos on there. So I got rid of years and years of videos, like thousands of videos that I took off. But I wanted to start clean. I really wanted to start clean with some new energy because the energy is different now. Even though we're talking about astral projection, the energy is different. And I've got, if you guys are looking for like an astral projection workshop, let me tell you before you get the workshop, what's going to happen when you get there. It's not going to be like any astral projection workshop you've ever gone to. Because the first thing we do in any of my workshops, no matter what the topic is, like the topic being money, in my money manifestation workshop, the first thing we do is let go of money. This is letting go, allowing, and healing. In your healed state, which is your natural state for the avatar, you're successful. Success is the natural state of the avatar. So is wealthy and prosperous and abundant. So by letting go of money, you allow these states of being. And in those healed states, you're just overflowing in every aspect of your life with resources, which one of the resources is money. So, as you can guess, the astral projection workshop, the first thing we do is let go of astral projection. But Kelly, I want to see. Oh, don't worry, you're going to see. You're going to see and smell and taste and hear and touch and know. Just like astral projecting. Only you're going to be remote viewing from the God bubble. Having the experience where astral projection and everything in it has no power over you. In other words, you can't get hurt in the astral plane the way that I show you to do it. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. I give you a map. Anyway, okay. So here are the 40. I think they're 40. You guys let me know. Okay. The first one, and if you guys don't mind counting. Hey Ken, can you help me count as well? You are, I don't know all the IQs of everybody in here, but I know your IQ, and it might be the highest in the room. So, some other people are like, I don't know, Kelly, because I only attract highly intelligent people, you guys. And people then who don't like me. And we can guess what spectrum they're on. And not the cool kind. Not the neurodivergent kind. Aww. Okay. Authenticity. Numero uno. Authenticity. Worth. value. This is the natural state of the avatar, you guys. All my workshops, my classes, I started mentorship class today. You guys, when you look on my website, excuse me, and I can only have a small class. There's only so many people that I can get in there, and I've got 3 in there so far. Oh, hold on, wait. 3. I think it's 3 so far. So I've got 3 in the class so far, and I don't want to take in more than 8 in my mentorship class. So if you're thinking about it, please let me know before you sign up. So I want to make sure you don't like sign up and I don't have an available space for you. please let me know. So I think people are ready for this, and it's on thegodbubble.com under, oh crap, I think it's on the first page under the word mentorship will be in there, and it'll talk about weekly mentorship class on Mondays, 10 p.m. Mountain Time, which is the Denver Mountain Time. I think in Colorado it's in 2 time zones or something. But anyway, it's the Denver time zone. Whichever one. It's 1:00 p.m. We do not record. And because of that, you've got to be live to get the benefits on there. It's a private class. We all get to know each other and we heal together in there in that mentorship class. And the class is geared on whatever's going on with you that week. The mentorship class, again, it starts today, but I've put out an email to everyone saying, since it's a holiday today, do you want to switch it to tomorrow? And see if we can meet tomorrow at 1:00. I see how I can accommodate everybody. Usually we skip the holidays. We skip that week, but this is the first week of class. I didn't want to skip the whole week. Good grief. So I thought, how can we kind of go around it? Maybe meet tomorrow or see if I can talk to them on the phone or something like that. But let me know. It's just a one-time fee. The price you see on there is for the whole time. It's not like every time we meet, for the whole time. So if that financially you're like, oh my gosh, Kelly, hey, contact me. We'll work something out because I want you to get in that class. I want you to get in there, and you can pay it out while you're in there. We'll work something out if you've got some kind of financial hardship, you guys. Because I want everybody to be able to get in there in whatever capacity they can. I've got 2 are just like, just paid. And that's great. That's what allows me to be able to help some of you guys out that are, it's like, oh, Kelly, something like that is so ideal, not in the budget. And I designed the mentorship class too with that price in mind, because when everything's said and done, it's about $10 every time we meet. That's all it costs, like $10 a week, or roughly that. So I wanted it to be in conjunction with the workshops that you guys did. So if you took like a 30-day manifestation challenge and it was on demand only, the workshops on demand only, where you can't ask any questions or anything, because if it's like in person doing these workshops, it's hundreds of dollars. But if I can put it on demand, I've got them all at $35, you guys. So the advantage is you can take it anytime you want on demand. It's just there's no Kelly to answer any questions. So that's why I designed this mentorship class. It was partly for those that are going on this journey through the workshops or classes and all. And they would also like to check in every week to ask questions, for me to look at their energy. It's like, oh, Kelly, this last week, I was focusing on my expectations. And letting go of, letting go of the programs with expectations in. And, I feel like I've really healed in these areas and I feel really good. Can you look at my energy and tell me what's going on? So I can look at their energy and go, oh, yes, everything's settled in the right place. Or, oh, okay, here's kind of this yellow that's covering everything up, where you would be feeling better temporarily. Feeling better temporarily, but there's no healing, and it's covering up XYZ and 1, 2, 3. But all this other stuff looks healed. Oh, you're right. Oh, I know what you're talking about. So I'll see where there's a lot of healing, but over here they've done some kind of a ritual or they've compartmentalized something, and I help them with that in their healing process to see things. And the way that I do it is so non-judgmental and critical, and we don't look at fault or blame or guilt or shame or anything in there when we're looking at this. So when I'm looking at people's energies and they're letting go, it's easy for them to let go of stuff they've even been in denial for years, and in there, because it's such a nurturing environment, and everybody in there is so helpful to each other in the healing process. It's so complimentary. I'm about to cry because the last mentorship class that I had lasted over a year. Actually, I just wanted to go until the class dissolved itself. Does that make sense? And it will start to be like they'll start to not show up as much. After about 6 months, 9 months, 10 months. And then you'll see them every 2 weeks or so. They start to, they self-regulate, the ones in the class. So at some point you ask, when you've had a class where no one has shown up, that's a sign that people are really healing. And that happened at about the 1 year mark. 1 year mark. So into a year and a month or two, we all, decided to dissolve the mentorship class together. It's like, I feel like I've really healed on the level where I'd like to heal. And it was such, it wasn't an abrupt end or anything. And that's kind of how I look at these classes, as being continual. Just, if at all possible, just continuing and continuing. But that's the mentorship class. It starts today. And so I got my hair done for my mentorship class. However, oh no, we're going to probably meet tomorrow. Never mind, we're probably meeting tomorrow. So, I took a test. My IQ was 105. I couldn't believe it myself. I'm suspecting your IQ feels a lot higher than that. Are you like, do you have difficulty in test taking? It feels like you have like difficulty in test taking. And if you do, your IQ, could be 20 to 50 points higher. I ran a whole school, and the ones in the classes, when they came in there, they came in there with IQs that on paper were a lot lower than that. And in one semester of the methods that I used in there, that I developed for the school, they were up to like their regular physical grade or whatever for their actual age in all of these subjects. And then after they were more comfortable with symbols and everything, where they weren't triggering on all the symbols, they took another IQ test. They were all above genius. So these kids' IQ tests were a lot lower than their IQ, their actual IQ, because of a system full of symbols that was hard to take. So I feel like your IQ is so much higher than that. I mean, you put a complete sentence together. Just, there's no way. There's no way. No one's above average anymore. You win? Oh, I don't know. We've got people in here with IQs around 200. You guys, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that is your IQ. I ran a whole school that everybody that came to this school had an IQ. A lot of them are 80, 90. And then they were 145 IQ one semester later. So I doubt your IQ test. I'm doubting that. I am doubting that. So, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And you know what? What would be really cool is like doing a live on ADD, ADHD, dyslexia, and autism. And talk about the school system and the school system that is based on programming you. And those that have difficulty in being programmed, resisting a system that's programming them, they end up having low IQ scores because they can't be programmed into a system. And their system, the IQ tests are based on the symbols and understanding. And then I don't want to get into a whole lot of details on the politics of IQ tests. A lot of the IQ tests are designed, I gotta be careful how I say this, because they went to court over this, where there were certain people with certain in certain groups or classes that felt like they were being singled out, that the IQ test was geared towards a certain person in a certain culture. And where if you weren't in that culture, you would score low on an IQ test. Did I say that okay? Did I say that okay? So there are cultures that don't do well on the IQ test simply because of the way the IQ tests are designed. Does that make sense as well? I'm not saying it happened to you, but there's so much of these IQ tests, and again, if you have a difficult time being programmed, you're going to show a lower IQ, especially if you're not a good test taker. If you're like, yeah, Kelly, I feel like I understand the material, but here comes the test, and I can't take the test. Well, you're also going to score low on an IQ test. Does that make sense? It's the programming. It's the programming. You can't be programmed. The GATE program as well. The GATE program, when they were testing my IQ, they had all these kind of tests. And I remember some of these patterns, they would show you like 3 things, and then, here's 4 options on what the next thing in the pattern would be. And some of those were not correct. You guys that took those tests, did you notice that? That some of the answers, the right answer was not there in the multiple choice? Did you ever notice that? In the GATE program. Just talking about those in the GATE program. They would have you questions, and the answer wasn't one of the multiple choice answers. Did you ever wonder why they did that? It gave you tests because they didn't make mistakes. Everything was on purpose, and everything was for a reason. So why would they do that? It was them testing your abilities. Even though all 4 answers are not correct in this multiple choice, that I think in some way they had, in a psychic way, one picked out. Or they determined that one, even though all the answers were wrong, like one of them was the answer you were going to choose. Does that make any sense at all? To see if you could, in a psychic way, guess something to do with whatever they were doing. So, and it wasn't all of them. It wasn't all of them, but I would be like, I was really good at patterns, you guys, and that's basically all an IQ test is you being able to pick up on patterns. Patterns and all kinds of stuff. Patterns. What do you think the highly intelligent mind sees everything in patterns? In my experience, again, this is my experience, for entertainment purposes only. That's all autism is about, is figuring out patterns. Patterns all over the place. Because in autism, I find a rejection, if you will, of the 3rd dimension. And then just being in all the other dimensions, which a bunch of them are fractals. Fractal type environments. Honeycomb. Patterns all over the place. The dimensions are patterns. That's what the matrix is. So these are tests to figure out if you can understand the matrix. See the patterns? There's patterns. Can you figure this out? Hey, Mindy. Grateful that I've cleared out the closet and still be cleaning out the closet. Woo! closet suggestions. Not that you asked, Mindy. And this is like day 1 of my 30-day manifestation challenge, is clean your closet. Clean your closet. And for some people that have an orderly closet, cleaning your closet might mean that junk drawer or the shed. Oh my God, it worked that time. Thank you. Thank you, kid. Man, I got mega fire going on. Oh, scared you know who down there. I woke her up from her nap. Thank you, kid. Oh, thank you again. So yeah, cleaning out your closet. For some people, it might be the garage. For some people, it might be that extra bedroom. Marie Kondo, I think that's her name. If she's still on Netflix, she has like 3 or 4 specials or series or something. And she's all about purging. I love her energy. She becomes one with the house. Like, she talks to the house and the energy and all of that. And then you get to watch people go through the purging process, and you find out it's all emotional. It's all emotional. And that is a really good example, in my opinion, of a place to start in the process. And it's enjoyable to watch. She's so cute. She's got this awesome personality. And you get to see, not in the same details of what was going on with the people in the series, but I got to see how someone was holding on to something, different details, holding on to something and not letting go, and it was causing an issue. And I saw that in what I was doing. You know, with them, it was the kitchen. With me, it was like the laundry room, let's say. But it was the same issue, emotional issue over it. Yeah. To me, it was really helpful to see that in almost every person in every episode, I could relate to at least one thing in this purging process and the emotions that they were going through. Even though, again, all my details were different than theirs, it was the same emotions. And it was helpful watching people purge their closets and their houses, or whatever was going on. Now, one thing that I have found, in this process is, in cleaning out the closet, you don't go in there and leave anything at all. You take everything out first. And then you on purpose place everything in there. Even if you put it in the same exact place, like you keep it and you put it in the same place, you still take it out and you choose to put it there instead of leave it there. This is getting rid of all the old energy, all the old ideas. The closet concept. Think of the closet where your stuff is organized. I tell you this is not a closet, but can you see that? Oops. Oh, hold on, turn around. I say it's not a closet, but all my stuff is organized in there. It's because I don't show up every day, almost every day. There was a middle of a holiday and a lot going on. So one of the days I was going to broadcast, I didn't broadcast, and I ran and played. I was outside all day playing with Puppy. Gives me hiccups. And also, I don't know, some mornings I'll wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I'll start my live. And lately, I've been looking at, wait a minute, most of the main people start coming in here around 8 o'clock or so. You know, the ones that are really getting a benefit, not the people who scroll after 2 or 3 seconds kind of people. You know, there's a lot in the morning, but they just scroll. And you know, the ones that are truly here for the letting go, allowing, and healing show up around that time. So on purpose, the last few days, I've been kind of taking it easy in the morning and having puppy time and stuff, and you know, taking care of me more instead of just, you know, jumping on because a large number of people run through. Again, they don't stay. They're only there 2 or 3 seconds. And then you guys, when you start to come here, then you're here for longer periods of time. So I thought, if I'm going to be on here longer, oh, and my statistics are also showing, sorry, we were counting emotions a while ago, and oh, thank you. Is that Bridget? Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of roses. Oh, good grief. Thank you for so many roses. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. Aw. So yeah. Oh, Flo. Thank you for the rose. You guys are too cool. Oh, thank you. Uh, anyway, I was looking at the people who have followed me. I'm sorry, I can't remember all the terminologies. Subscribe or follow. YouTube is subscribe, follow. Also have subscribers on here. There's a subscription. And you guys, when I do I might redo the money manifestation workshop, you guys. So you guys that just, got the other money manifestation workshop, I'm going to do you a solid and send you the new one when it comes out. If I do it like in the next week or so, I'm not going to do that to you. It's like, haha, you got the old one. I'm going to send you the new one. if you just recently, purchase. I mean, if you did the money manifestation one like 6 months ago, no, we're not going to do that. But if you're like, hey, Kelly, I just got your old one and you just came out with a new one, I'm going to look back and see who got that and didn't do you solid. Don't worry. I'll do you right. So you can still get the money manifestation workshop, today for the one I've already got. And when I come out with the next one, you'll have the benefit too. I'll send it to you. And again, it's only those of you who just like signed up in the last week or two. Not 6 months ago. That's different because these are only $35. So yeah, you get the benefit of 2 workshops then that are going to be real similar. But anyway, here's all the feelings and the emotions that are the natural state of the avatar. If you guys don't mind counting and see if it is 40. We are constantly adding to this, but this is just me trying to figure this out myself. Looking at the avatar in its natural state, these are the emotions that run this experience unless we block them. These are the ones that come from God, if you will. Your God that's creating all of this. The original emotions. These are what they are to have this experience. These are the emotions and feelings. You ready? And please count. Let me know how many at the end. Okay. Authenticity, worth, value, peace, compassion, joy, freedom, passion, love, acceptance, trust, optimistic, satisfied, natural state of the avatar, happy, happiness. That was one. Whoever's counting, that was one. I said happy and happiness. Sorry if I messed you up. Present, being in the present moment. Gratitude, supported, successful, prosperous, abundant, wealthy. This is the natural state of the avatar, you guys, before you block it. You don't have to push and pull for anything. It's there naturally. We're just letting go till we get here. Content. Oh, did I say wealth? Oh my gosh, who's adding this up? I'm so sorry. Okay, wealth, content, grace, stable, confident, inspired, which is one of the words today in the title. Inspiration, this is the natural state of the avatar. Motivation, creativity is the natural state of the avatar. It's being creative in the first place. How creative is it to create everything that you sense? Like your kitchen, indoor plumbing, grass. That was pretty creative that you made all of that. But aren't we trying to find creativity so that we can do our crafts or keep our job? Or try to figure out what kind of TikTok video to do to be creative in that so that my TikTok video will go viral. Instead of taking a step back and going, I created TikTok. I created this kitchen and the cool copper pan that's in it. I created my neighbors. That's creativity at its core. See how we're just limiting ourselves to having a cool TikTok video? Whoa. So, creative. Sorry, those who are counting. Productive. alive, healthy, healed, dedicated, opportunity, whole, intimacy, empowered, safety, secure. Safe and secure. I'm sorry, whoever's counting. Let me count. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33. 39 is 39. Oh. Natural states of the avatar. Thank you. And I just counted 39 when I went backwards. I'll count them later. We'll call it 40 for now. Thank you. Thanks for counting. Thanks for counting. Oh my gosh. And I kind of jumbled all of them up. So, thank you. So it's around 40. I'll just keep saying 40 even if it's not. Of these emotions, because there's more. There's more than natural emotions. These are the ones in working with over 16,000 people that I have found are the natural emotions that create this experience. We're talking about creativity, being inspired creatively. There's nothing more inspiring than letting go of all the blocks and the programs, cutting the cords, and healing from trauma that you find yourself in a state of being inspired, in a state of being creative. It's so much different than being inspired creatively, isn't it? Doesn't that feel more better? In a more better place? In a more better place? Hey, you guys that did all the sharing and all that while ago, did you notice how many people were in here live? You did that. You guys did that. You had TikTok bring some more people in because you shared my live. Mindy, I saw that. You guys did that. That's the power that you have. Oh, Mindy's so grateful for everybody in here. And gratitude is one of them. And being in the present moment. A state of being present. That's huge. That is your power position. See, we think power is pushing and pulling and filling yourself up with white light. I want to be more powerful. Oh, thank you. For musical headband. With a heart. What is that called? Oh, the beating heart. I love it. Yeah, my title for that one was way too long, Ken. Thank you. Thank you. I heard more better. Who would say that's not grammatically correct? Who would say that? Thank you, Earth Mama. I don't know what name to use in here, but Earth Mama is cool for now. Let's see. Oh, I had flashbacks. More better. More better. Some of you that get my workshops, I probably say more better a lot in my workshops. Earth Mama. I love that. Earth Mama, Moon Daughter. I did not mean to shorten your name. How can we make your name fancy? I was making everybody's name fancy a while ago. There's like Sage. Like that came in. I don't know if it's their original name or just their channel name. Is say Sage. You know, kind of like the spice Sage. So Sage comes in here and I call Sage Sage to be fancy with my pretend French. I pretend to speak French. Oh, you guys, thank you for liking the live. Oh, 20,000 likes, you guys. Oh my gosh. I remember you used to call me Groot. Oh, that's who you are. Oh, okay, okay. Was your name spelled a little differently, or is this the same name that you went by over here? Because I mispronounce everybody's name. That's not a bad mispronunciation, calling you Groot. I remember you now. I remember you. Give them an A. Wait a minute. Do you mean like Canadian? Oh, an A at the end. Like pretend French. It's like Earth A. Then I'm just going to sound Canadian. Because listen to this. Earth A, Mama A, Moon A, Daughter A. Now I sound Canadian. A. Sorry, Earth. Now you sound like... Not gonna say where Earth Mama lives, but definitely not in Canada. Not in Canada. Oh, Amanda, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you. Oh, I've had so much fun. I'm sending out a bunch of yesterday I was running and playing yesterday, you guys. So, and you guys signed up for a bunch of workshops. So I sat down this morning. Sorry I didn't get to that yesterday. Holy crap. I was running and playing. There's a bunch of people here, like, it's families and stuff. So when I say party, it's not that kind of a party. I just went outside with you know who and kicked around the BALL. And when kids were just, riding by on their bikes and throwing softballs and all that, kids all over the place. And she just had a ball. She had so much fun. And I found out that this desire to like unalive people as they walk by, that it looks like I think she just maybe wants to be their friend and is misunderstood. But anyway, so I found that when people would walk by with their DOGSs, that if I engaged her in playing with the BALL, that she ignored them for the most part. And she would play more aggressively with the BALL, but she didn't do the don't come around here no more. She wouldn't do that as much. Now I was exhausted, and my this baby got back from kicking so much BALL. So thanks, Mindy. This is like having a child. Spelling like a child, but this child, just like the other one, eventually she's gonna understand the spelled words too. Just like all children when they get to. I remember my mom was talking to the doctor one time about an SHOT, and although I didn't even know how to spell or write or read or anything, I knew what they were talking about. That once she went to spelling, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I was like, no. That's when my mom was like, oh no, we can't even spell around her anymore. This one is smart enough. I think she'll figure it out. I think she is asleep. She is asleep. So, yeah, I'm excited for all the workshops I'm going to be doing in the future. And in here tomorrow's Tuesday. What's going on tomorrow? We might move the mentorship class to tomorrow, just this week, because of the holiday. All of a sudden people, I've had it there the whole time, and I start the class when you guys sign up, is when I start the mentorship class. Because this is, the second time we've done a mentorship class. I'm really excited about that. But again, if you sign up, we're going to start probably tomorrow. Again, I didn't want to skip the first week. When there's holidays and stuff, we just skip that week. Usually, unless there's a big thing going on, and it's like, oh, Kelly, I really, really, really want to meet. Then we'll see what we can do to do that. And sometimes it'll be like everybody's like, no, let's take the week off. And one person is like, I don't know, Kelly, I'm in the middle of something. And even if we don't have class, sometimes I'll get on the phone with them and talk with them for an hour, just all by themselves on the phone, if they were having a rough week and everybody was okay, with taking the week off because of the holiday. So I'll try to do it. Since it's a small class, I can do stuff like that in the class and be going with the flow. We go with the flow. The universe always picks the people out to be in the class together. So, so far we've got 3 people signed up for the class. It's on thegodbubble.com is where you go to sign up. And you guys, if you get there and you're like, oh, my budget's a little bit different, Kelly. This is not per week for starters. The price on there is not per week. It's for the whole time, meeting once a week. But if that's still not in your budget, please write to me and we'll work something out. Where, you can pay it as you go. Let me know what your budget is and you can pay as we go. Because you'll be in the class every week. I'd rather you start. And let's get you in there. And let's get going. And then let's get those payments figured out later. So yeah, again, I had 2 people just paid up front because that was their budget. But I don't want to exclude people. That can't just pay up front, and see what I can work out with you. And try to do you guys a solid because I messed up on something. I don't know how to get it off my website. That the extra plasma class I have on there. So someone thought they were doing 2 plasma classes and there's only 1. So I just offered, 2 extra workshops for them as an apology. So I try to do you guys a solid when I screw up in here. try to make it work out. You guys are very reasonable too. Very, very reasonable. Thank you. Oh, that part. Yeah. Harley talk show. So we have to spell around her now. Wait, what? She's become a parrot. I don't know this person. Hold on. Harl. Yeah, G. Oh, I'm so sorry, Earth Mama. Okay. Talk show? Talks now. Wait, Harley. Oh my gosh. That one went so over my head. My dyslexia can't figure this one out. That part. Harley. Now, I grew up with someone named, her name was Lee Ann, and she spelled Lee like that. Oh my gosh. Oh, grateful to be able to go camping for the week starting Wednesday. So excited. Oh my gosh, Mindy, you're going to have so much fun. I feel like I'm camping every day. I love it. I'm living my dream life. I am living my dream life. For some people, would not be the dream life. They want husband, kids, a dog, a couple cats, a big old house to clean, do everybody's laundry, and cook for everybody that doesn't appreciate you. And I'm sorry. If that's your dream, go for it. And just being bound to a house, neighbors, and not travel. With me, like, I can pick up if I want to just go somewhere else tomorrow. I'm paid for the end of the month, so I'd wait till the end of the month. But I could. I just go anywhere I want starting tomorrow if I wanted to. Just leave and travel wherever I want to go. That's such a dream for me. I love it. And I never really liked stuff that was just established. With this inventor kind of like spirit. Like, I don't want to just keep maintaining the same thing. I love travel, and that's why I just continue to see this vision over and over and over, and I know it will be funded. I can feel it. This is going to be funded to do a tour. Because I am in a position to where I can tour and stay in a location 1 or 2 weeks. If I do a workshop or something and hang out with you guys, go tour the area, live there. I don't know. It costs less if you stay in these places longer. They'll give you deals, to stay longer. So it probably cost me less money to stay for 2 weeks. Yeah, rather than just one and stay in an area and I could go eat out with you guys or go, it depends on where it is. We could go party, not like that kind of partying, but just, hang out, go do stuff at night. I do love dancing. I do love dancing. And then I'm already developing a list. Every now and then I ask if I do a tour, where do you live? And I'll put it on the tour and see if it's possible, to do a tour there. If we're basing it on ticket sales and everything, there's really no way I can do a tour. Because you guys are in places sometimes where there might be 2 or 3 people coming, and that's not going to pay for a venue. So that's why I see this thing being sponsored. Someone's sponsoring this so that we can come and keep the tickets a reasonable price, as low as possible, so we can get as many people in to this healing tour. Because I'm looking at theaters, like filling theaters, filling up hotels, or stadium, a healing tour, a God Bubble healing tour, where we all get together for several days, And all we're doing the whole time we're together. You know, when I would watch Tony Robbins get up there, he just wings it. He's got an overall idea of what he's doing, but he just wings it. And, you know, I've gone 11 hours without a break. Just making stuff up from scratch. So I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Let's say a 3-day seminar. And all we're doing all day is refocusing. Oh, let's go to the God bubble perspective on this. Let's go to the God bubbles. Could you imagine 3 days of that in like a theater setting? Comfortable seats and everything in a theater setting. Again, or a stadium. Stadium seats are not real comfortable. Oh, hotels. Or hotels would be like a big conference room. Those chairs are not so bad. But I'm looking at a sponsorship for doing a world healing tour, the God Bubble Healing Tour. And I'm ready to roll. I'm ready. I'm ready and can leave at any time to go to the first destination. Yeah. If it was in Colorado, that'd be great. Because there are people in Colorado. I think where was that? The Denver area? Oh my gosh, I've got it written down. Oh, was it Colorado Springs? Denver? You know, I might choose a location like Denver or something that would be central. Where, I mean, Colorado's not all that big. It's not. I mean, I come from Texas. Right after I got my RV and I was still living in Breckenridge, I would go camping every weekend in the RV. So I went on, I think, about 14 trips, 14 different weekends to go different places in Colorado. And it didn't really take all that long to get there to go to most places and travel and do all that. So I've been all over Colorado. That if we want to start in there, yeah, Fort Lauderdale is on the list. Yes, it is. Fort Lauderdale is on the list. Fort Lauderdale and also Tallahassee. Tallahassee, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami area. I think those were the 3 locations in Florida. So Los Angeles was another location, like California. Los Angeles was requested, and I'm so sorry I forgot Colorado, a specific location. Again, it was either Colorado Springs or Denver, something like that. Or was it? Oh, that'd be cool to do it in Boulder, wouldn't it? Boulder's so cool. Boulder's like a hippie kind of town where everybody wears like flared out yoga pants or hippie pants. I don't know. It's a way cool place, Boulder, Colorado. It's real hip. At the restaurants, oh my gosh, there was a CBD bar. This one restaurant had a CBD bar that I went to, and it was amazing. Oh, it was amazing. So. Kelly be living it up. That'd be my dream. Living in the woods. I am. I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at the woods. And to get into, because, this place is cleared a little bit right here. The Arkansas River's right there. And I don't want to put anybody's, privacy and all that out there. But if they're on the Arkansas River, they're in public. So, like over the weekend would have been the best time to do it, but I was so busy doing my own stuff. But when I was driving around, went to the store and came back, when I crossed the bridge over the river, there were probably 15 or 20 different rafts full of people, like rafting down the Arkansas River right there. That was so cool. So every weekend, so this next weekend, I might get some footage for you if you want to. It was dealing with PUPPY and all of these people as well. So we just stayed and did our thing and had our fun and left people alone. Well, yeah, out in the middle of the woods. To get to the woods, let me see. Oh, it's just right across the street, like over here. And then there's a mountain within, I would say it's less than a football field length. So less than 100 yards is the base of this mountain where I can just start climbing up. This one looks a little harder. I'll probably bring the sticks. on that one. I didn't even attempt that one because of PPY. And I thought that one is so steep, I don't want to go up there by myself just in case something happens. That there's someone else with me that can call and a flying ambulance to come pick me up off the mountain. All the other trails, I'll go by myself. On all the other trails, I don't mind. And especially, you guys suggest, I took all the pictures down because it was too telling of where I lived. There is a mountain in town that's different than all the other mountains around. And before I took the pictures down, when I also showed it to some of my inner circle people, who's okay if they know where I live, I showed it to them and they said, that's a pyramid. That's a buried pyramid. So there's basically a buried pyramid right here. I could see it, like if I lift, my blinds are not up right now because it messed with the lighting on my camera for some reason. But if I lift up the blinds right there, I can see the pyramid. It's a mountain, and it's right on the edge of town because it's right past it's on this side of the river, and the town is on that side of the river mostly, and it goes up to the town, and then on the other side is just residences at the foot of that mountain. But they have put a trail on it that goes all the way around to the top, so it's not a really steep trail. It'd be easy for me to climb on. And there's people on there all the time, so I would do that one by myself. And go up there all by myself. But I've got one of my neighbors, I don't know if they've got balance enough to be doing the trails. Like to go on a trail instead of like paved. It's an older person that does, like, they love four-wheeling and stuff like that. Like, they're like, let me four-wheel you up the mountain. They're like, let's just hike. let's just hike of that. Anyway, yeah. I love it here. Oh, so excited to be floating in the lake. Oh, water be my favorite. I love it. Oh, thank you. Oh, duh. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something. I thought that it misspelled like the word hardly or something. That's what I thought. And I thought you had done talk to text and it misspelled a word. I'm so sorry, my dyslexia. Now it's connecting. Good grief. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Talk. Oh my gosh. My mind went to a talk show. Now everything's making sense. Talks now. Okay, so we have to spell around. Oh, okay. That is not at all what I thought. I thought talk to text butchered. Oh, thank you, Andy. Andy's giving me a heart. It's like, Gilly's dyslexia is just not working for her today. Sorry, Earth Mom. Oh my gosh. I beat it. I'm so sorry, my dyslexia. Oh. I was like, that has to be the word hardly. Misspelled. But I'm like, but talk to text doesn't misspell that way. You try to put in a name and it puts in another word. I'm so sorry. I'd be in Utah and would love to explore Montana more. Yellowstone is absolutely gorgeous. I went to Yellowstone in my teens, I think, when I was doing the church thing and we went on mission trips and everything. I went to, where's the Bonneville Salt Flats? We went to a lot of places, you guys. Yeah, we went to Utah and, let me get a map. Where's the Bonneville Salt Flats? Yeah, it is in Utah. Okay, I was thinking it was Utah. Near Utah, Nevada border. So we went to Nevada, Utah, wherever the four corners come together. Like I stood on that actual place where it's like, oh, all four states come together right here. And I stood on that. I forgot what the four states were. Yeah, we went to Salt Lake City. It was on a mission trip. We went all over the place. I like it up there. It's very sparse. Is it Montana up there as well? Salt Lake City, County, Utah. The salt flats, 30,000 acres, expanse hard white salt crust. And it doesn't get thinner and thinner. Don't they farm it? Is that what it's called? Farming for salt? Like sea salt isn't getting thinner and thinner and thinner over the years, or at least that's what they told us a long time ago. Natural features, yeah, 30,000 acres. Bonneville Salt Flats. That's what it looked like when I was there. Yeah, it is flat, and it goes on. And it kind of depends. Sometimes it will look like glass or water. And sometimes it looks real rough. Just kind of depending on, I guess, where you are. But again, this was like, oh gosh, how many, let me guess how many years ago this was. Okay. Oh, about how old was I think I was around this age. That's like 41 years ago, so it's probably completely different now than it was 41 years ago, because they were talking about that, you know, they'd taken so much salt that the layer that used to be, they gave me a certain depth. I'm not saying any of it's true, I'm just telling you what they told us. That the Bonneville Salt Flats was like this deep, and now it's like only like this deep. Hardly a crust on it anymore. Because of what, mining or farming or whatever. There'd be so much salt. Exactly. And then the salt. Where'd it come from? Is this a big dried up seabed? Is that what it is? How was the Bonneville Salt Flats formed? That wasn't even grammatically correct, was it? Pleistocene era, Lake Bonneville, which dried up, and that's it. A lake that dried up. The flats are primarily oh, that's how it got so flat on the bottom of the world. I see the coolest RVs here. It's just awesome RVs. Some of the cool ones, it's like, I don't want one like that, but it's still cool. It's still cool. And when you see like the retro, I would never live in a retro RV. I want all these modern stuff in here. I like the modern stuff. But I think they're cool to look at. But they're like turquoise and have all those classic colors that some people will take these RVs and redo them. Like where I am right now, you've got to have like a newer RV. You can't have like the older ones. They've got criteria. You aren't able to bring in buses. Yeah, the buses that are transformed into an RV, like a school bus, that type of thing, or a Greyhound, like they don't allow those, you know, conversions. It has to be, you know, really nice looking RV. So I've got, every RV park is different. So some will take anybody, but this one, it's, you know, it's Colorado in a resort area. So I've got nice neighbors. I've got some really, really good neighbors, because of that. So I'm very thankful. Oh, I'm so thankful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Bonneville Salt Flats. And let's see. A map of the United States highlighting Utah. Let me see if Utah is where I remember it being. Oh, no. I thought it was tall. I thought it was taller. I thought it was higher. I thought Utah was taller. Oh, good grief. Okay. Utah, Wyoming. Yeah, where did those four corners come together? I thought it was four corners. Okay, here's three corners come together there. Three, 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 three. Oh, okay, so that would be Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona. I thought it was more norther than that. I did not remember Utah being there. I've been to a lot of places that I don't remember. You know, and here's what I wonder, Mindy. When I call it directional dyslexia. Can you say it? Directional dyslexia. Not knowing where you are in a map, not having a map of it. Even after you look at a map, it doesn't register. Because Mindy, I think things are shaped a whole lot differently than they show on a map. Because can you go and confirm, like go up in the air and see several states at a time to see that they're actually there? And I'm not talking the Google satellite view, because they make the Earth appear like it's round. Just saying. That's not a trustworthy source for me. Considering I went on Google Earth one time to look at my own property in Texas from above, and I looked down and I'm like, because like one tree had light colored green leaves, another tree had dark green leaves, another tree, the leaves almost looked blue, you know, like they were so dark and an interesting color. And then the pine looking trees had a different color to them. So there were like 2 or 3 trees that were the same trees and it should have been the same color, and then this oak tree over here had different color leaves. And so, and then the crepe myrtles, then the crepe myrtles, and then all were in a row, different color leaves. I looked down and all the leaves on all the trees looked the same. Where some leaves were big leaves, other leaves were small and tiny leaves, or they're all the same. So I got closer and closer and closer. And I saw that Google Earth or satellite view, whatever, that they didn't put the real leaves on the trees. They overlaid digital patterned leaves. Like with a repeat pattern. You know, like wallpaper repeats a pattern. It had a repetitive pattern that it put as the shape of the tree. Like you see, you've got fabric and you cut out a shape. That's like what they did on all my trees. They had the basic shape of the tree, but that was not the leaves on my tree. They overlaid it with digital leaves. Every one of the trees on my property. I don't know if they do that anymore, but when I saw, I'm like, what? So I went to a forest area around, it's around a lake, so there were lots of pine trees and all of that in Texas. Like a forested area, and where there were, like, over here's pine trees, but here's like regular trees, whatever they like, ash or oak or, you know, or something like that, not a pine tree. And they look like a different texture, different color, and everything. The regular trees and the pine trees. And I'm looking in the forest, they're doing the same thing. They're overlaying on these pine trees. They don't even look like pine trees anymore. Have they changed that? Does that make sense? Why does my nose itch? My nose itches about this time of day. Why is that? As if you should know. Tell me. You should know. Oh, I hear that the salt air be haunted, but yet salt repels ghosts. I don't know, Mindy. I found fewer ghosts there than up in Maine, Massachusetts, that area up there, the New England states. I wouldn't call it haunted. To me, haunted, again, it's just terminology. It's probably not even correct, but to me, haunted is like unalived people. People. Like unalived that are like rattling chains. Get out of my house. Ooh. You know, or something like that. In the New England states, they are dark black. They look like energy beings with Brillo pad energy. Spiky, pokey, almost like that weird intelligent black goo looking stuff that forms itself. And with frequency, it has sharpness and pokiness to it. Oh, Kelly, you describe things so well. And they're tall. They're at least 20 feet tall. These entities. And they're made out of this black, other dimensional, like black goo kind of stuff that looks like it is created with frequency. Like the shape, the size, the texture, and everything. When you first look at it, the texture looks like fur, like a Sasquatch or a Wookiee, or not a Wookiee, but the one in Star Wars, the tall one. Okay, not good at that. The Bigfoot wannabe, whatever. But it's not hair; it's energy that's doing that. So those are up in Massachusetts, Maine, that area. Yeah, I don't know. Utah felt pretty clear to me. Let me see if the whole area. Yeah, Maine. Up in Maine, it was crazy. Vermont not so bad. New Hampshire is all right, but yeah, anything on the coast, Maine, Massachusetts. What is that? I can't even read the name of that. Oh, good grief! We found another map where I can actually read the writing on it. There we go. Yeah, Rhode Island too. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut. That area, especially like Maine, Massachusetts is just awful. And it's not just me, Pamela Erlin. When I left that area, and I'm not going to tell
I hear you. It sounds like you're going through something.
Holy crap! Let's stop talking about this. Oh my gosh! Hey Andy, holy crap! Let's not do that again. Anyway, I don't think I ever want to go up there again. It was so awful, especially Massachusetts. So you know how they've got the Salem, Massachusetts, and that. Thank you. Thanks, kid. I love it. Thank you, kid. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Salem, Massachusetts. It's got a reputation. And then I just oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now I was down to like 15% on my phone. I forgot to plug it in and charge it. And you know who was asleep? Hey, thank you for being a subscriber, Andy. Thank you. Okay. Probably, I don't know. AI, I think is telling me not to talk about that anymore. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get this one again. Why did they make it all blurry? Okay, let me visit the website and see if I can read it better. No, I can't. Nope. I can't read the names. These are abbreviated. Maybe I'll figure that out. Okay. So Utah, and yeah, we went to Wyoming, Montana. That's ID. I don't know what that state is. Okay, this is even worse. Yeah, they're all blurry. How can I get... Oh, I can read these. Finally, I can read them. Okay, Wyoming, Idaho. That's what that was. Idaho. I'm not going to say that again. We can pretend I didn't say that. Yeah, and Wyoming, too. Wyoming, too. Oh, how cool. I think I've gone through all... When I was a little girl, my parents one summer took myself and one of my relatives. That's about a year and a half older than myself. How old was I? Was I 8 years old? No, because we went to the Statue of Liberty. So I had to have been like 7. That's because it was 1976. No, so I was 6 years old. And that's when I met Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in the middle of the park. And they had, I don't think it was the real Statue of Liberty, because, anyway. So, I got to meet Frank Sinatra. And man, his eyes. And my mom, I got to see my mom act like a ridiculous person. I'd never seen my very sophisticated mom, who was just, oh, so sophisticated and calm and cool and collected in everything she did, lost her crap. Lost. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Frank Sinatra. My dad was, I thought my dad would get so jealous, because my mom was swooning over Frank Sinatra. Because it was right there. I got to meet him. Because I was short. I got it right to the front. So mom got to be up there and, my mom was swooning. That was confusing back then, but it's funny now. I couldn't figure out why Dad was laughing. He wasn't jealous at all. He was just laughing. He thought it was funny. And then I was confused. But Frank Sinatra, he was singing and looking in my eyes. Wow. And that forever changes you. And I've done a whole, I don't have it like now on demand, but it spawned this workshop because this happened to me when I met Oprah. Doesn't mean I do what Oprah does or believe in what Oprah believes. We will not get into that. This is TikTok. Let's be gentle. But I did a workshop like, okay, what are these things? Just in my case, Oprah, and I was on the Oprah show. It's not about Oprah's extracurricular activities. I was looking at the abilities. You okay? The abilities as a talk show host. That's what I was admiring with Oprah and working with people and talking to people and everything. Frank Sinatra, not the, go look it up, extracurricular activities. Frank Sinatra, people were a little, oh no, here comes Frank. It may or may not have anything to do with gangsters and mobsters or anything like that. So we're just not talking about extracurricular activities, but about that star quality and the entertainment aspect of it. Where we don't want to absorb like everything about Oprah or Frank Sinatra. But what is that Frank Sinatra essence? What is that Marilyn Monroe overlay or essence? You guys, I've got pictures I'm not going to show you because I don't want to out this person. But I have seen a remote viewing, and I've got pictures of it too. It came out in the pictures. And it's someone who's of age now, like an adult now, but at the time they were a child, and it's another reason I'm not showing you the pictures. This person is famous, like A-list Hollywood famous. And I'm not going to give any relations, but a family member of theirs sent me the pictures. Like, look what happened to her during the filming of this thing. And, this person is in any of the big time, A-list Hollywood movies that are out there. She's in almost every one of them. And I think you probably know who she is. She gets recognized in public a lot. So she was doing this filming, and this person was very nervous for her because she's going to film. She was nervous and everything because she was like, oh, I don't think I'm that pretty. I'm not as pretty as all these other people, and just kind of lost her confidence being around these other people. So the ones that were filming come up and they start boosting her up. Oh, you look great. She does. She's beautiful. You look fantastic, and so they pumped her up. And then, to hair and makeup. And then they were shooting the scene. And right before they started shooting the scene, she just looks like a regular teenager with hair and makeup. Done well, but just a regular teenager. Then all of a sudden, it was like time to start shooting. Here came Marilyn Monroe. And I saw it. It was a covering that went over her. This Marilyn, that's just someone that that's famous, that is one of many that has this overlay. That's why I'm calling it the Marilyn Monroe. It's not originally the Marilyn Monroe. It's just an overlay to behave a certain way. So what will happen is these actors that have been traumatized in their childhood in horrible ways, they're easy to possess. And this isn't as much a possession as it is an allowing. Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you. As allowing an overlay to go over them. Most, if you look at the A-list Hollywood actors and actresses, and no matter what the genders are, what you'll see is a severe lack of talent, singing and dancing wise, or just an above average talent level. But then they get on stage and suddenly their dancing abilities are better. Their acting abilities are better. Their singing abilities are better than they. God. Thank you, Andy. Aw, thank you. What was that? Oh, let him cook. I love it. I love it. So their abilities are not as good, but then this overlay goes over them because I had seen the progression of this famous actress. I've seen the progression since she was a little girl, taking the modeling classes. You know, where you walk a certain way, and no matter how good and graceful she was, she still had this gangly awkwardness to her because she's so tall, those long, giraffe legs and everything. She's so tall that there was still just a little gawkiness to her. I thought it was adorable, but it's not like supermodel kind of level. And the dancing, the dancing and everything. But when this overlay went upon her, she walked differently. She didn't have that unsuredness. If your legs are like too long and you don't know how to handle them. Like a growth spurt. She went through growth spurts and everything where she was having a hard time walking through the growth spurt. She grew so much. And you'll see that, the awkwardness to it. But that was cute. The awkwardness went away. When she would film, it would come right back when she was finished. Like, she walked like a professional model. Once that overlay went down on her. Now, she had the training. She had the training to know how to walk. But she still had those gorgeous, long, gangly legs. She didn't know what to do with. But the overlay went on top of her for the Marilyn Monroe. And she did that tilting forward. And all of a sudden, this young, innocent girl was sexy. Oh, what? Oh, Andy, you're so sweet. Oh, please send Kelly your daily heart me if you can and claim the points, loves. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I do have all kinds of coolness up there. I've also got, those of you that want a private session with me, this is one I only talk about. I don't write it down anywhere. Excuse me. Like, if you wanted a private session with me, which is like, for almost $500 an hour, whether it's energy reading or healing, it's the same session. Only people are like, oh, but I want you to do an energy reading. Well, we also do healing. Oh, I just want the healing. Well, I also look at your energy. So it's a same session, but people feel happier, being able to pick. So that one. I'm offering, I think it's at the top, there's a castle. And the castle is expensive. But I've calculated how much the castle is. And that, if you do the castle in here as a gift, you okay? What did you eat? There was a lot of stuffing on the floor earlier, and I didn't pick it up, and there's not as much stuffing. Is that why you're making weird sounds? You alright? I think she ate stuffing. We're going to find out by tonight or tomorrow. We'll find out, won't we? Sorry about that. Anyway, if you purchase the castle, and make sure you send me your email and stuff, so I can know how to contact you. That would be the price. Like, I would do a complimentary private session with you for gifting me the castle. Does that make sense? That was the castle thing. As a thank you, I would talk with you on the phone for an hour. To thank you. I don't know how much I can say on TikTok. to thank you for that. And again, whether it's a healing session or it would be a private session with me for gifting me the castle. Does that make sense? So if you gift me the castle and I don't know how to contact you on here, please send me your email address and so forth. Either go to the email that I've got here in my bio. No, we're not going to play that game. Yeah, I try to do the clips and put them on you, and you're whining in every clip. And so I just put ridiculous music on top so we don't hear your whining. Although I could take her outside and put her outside. She'd be less trouble. You might hear her barking, but no whining. Anyway, oh my gosh. So since she's at that place, oh, believe it, all the Stephen King books are about New England. Again, I don't want to say too much because my AI over here, I think it's, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say any of them because it activates my phone if I say it by name. And then my phone, that's been listening to me the whole time, pretends to start listening. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you whine about your zebra. The zebra is the most intact animal she has. It doesn't have any ears, and one foot is missing. But she hasn't taken any stuffing out of it. The giraffe, poor thing, has lost the muscles in its neck. Hey, look, give me the zebra. Yeah, hand the zebra to mommy. And I gotta show him the zebra. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We kind of lost a foot, but that's not too tragic. It's no ears, but we still have a tail. I'm impressed. There's still a tail. Ugh. Popping my ears. Oh, good grief. I listened to like a recording of myself and I sound like my nose is all stopped up. Like I'm not even breathing out of my nose. Which I'm not. Is that spring? You can't get through that one. This is just made differently. This is one of those tough ones. But it's made differently. She's not able to get into this one. Oh, hey, Tony. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, Carolyn. Thank you. Let him cook. That was great. That was great. So, we'll see. Now, instead of whining, she's playing with it. So, we'll get her going. So I wanted to ask you guys. I usually do early morning, and by the time noontime gets here, I'm off doing other things. It continues to show my audience, most of the people who have followed me are active on TikTok at noon. By noon, which is a little bit over 2 hours for me right now. And I hadn't even thought about that. Usually by that time I'm outside, but it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining and cloudy for probably the next week, according to this. Oh my gosh. Let me see if it's saying the same thing, because every day it changes. Okay, yeah, it starts about 5 o'clock tonight. It looks like it's going to be raining. Oh, and now 1 o'clock. Every damn day. That's what summer's like in the mountains. It rains every day. Almost all of the snow is off of, like, if there's a 14er and a 13er that I'm looking at just right there. Over there, there's some more 14ers and 13ers. In that direction, I can see this one. It might be a 12. It might be a 12er back there. That one 12. Because it doesn't have the rocky top on it. Right behind me. The one that I can climb doesn't have a rocky top on it. That's just right across the street. What whiny girl? You'll go outside and like get triggered by all the neighbors? If I bring her outside, she might just completely distract, and then I would say goodbye. And maybe come back at noon. What do you guys think of me coming back at noon or so? Doing another live with another topic? Wouldn't that be cool? Another live with another topic. Okay, I'm hearing the kids, and I think they're down the street. I don't think she's going to bark at the kids. She just barks at the other dogs. Do you guys mind giving me like 5 minutes to go get my dog settled outside and stuff? I'm so sorry about this. And, because she loves to be outside. And this is about the time that I end my broadcast. So let me go put her outside and see if you've got any questions or, you know, if there's any way that I can help you. I would love to do that. It's good to see you guys. So I'm just going to mute myself. You'll see the same background. And you guys, I don't know how to write on the bottom. How to, like, put a comment on the bottom. If someone doesn't mind going, hey, Kelly's bringing puppy out to go to the bathroom or something like that, if you don't mind. Or Kelly's taking a break. Sorry about that. Okay, you guys, thank you. I will see you in about 5 minutes or so. Okay. Woo! I've got the door open. Let's do that. It's a little bit better. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for pinning the comment. Thank you so much for that. Whew. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, there's a lot going on outside. And it's still a little chilly. It's at 65 degrees. Let's see what's on here. But the sun's like shining on my thermometer, so I don't know if that's very accurate. It's 57. 57. With a little bit of a breeze, a wind chill. So, now I don't have Puppy in here. I can just plug this in. And whatever disturbing she does, it'll be bigger, but fewer in between when she's outside. I think she's just watching it. Can you hear the kids down the block playing? I think she's just out there watching the kids play. So that'll keep her occupied. She doesn't get bent out of shape with kids. She does with other dogs. Not all other dogs. And yeah, some of them. She will bark at the bigger dogs. What's so funny? She'll kind of keep her cool, and then when the bigger dogs are kind of like out of range, then she'll start barking at them. I think that's so funny when she does that. And then like the smaller dogs, she's like, meh, yeah, bigger than you. Oh, good grief! But everybody that comes by that has a miniature Australian Shepherd, you know, I'm like, I'm so sorry for my dog's behavior. I'm so sorry about that. They're like, no, we have one. We know. And they're like, oh, she must be in that pterodactyl stage. Yes, she is. The pterodactyl stage for her breed goes from 8 months to 36 months, which is 3 years old. And she's not even 1 year old yet. It's next month she turns 1 year old. Yeah, 2 more years of her devouring everything I own that can be chewed. Has been chewed. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah. Oh, there you go. Anyway, would you guys, thanks for liking the live. Oh my gosh, 65,000 likes. Thank you. Thank you. Do you guys... oh, that's cool. Making sure she's okay. Remember I was just talking about a retro RV? There's one that is a new one that looks like the old ones. I was about to say, it's funny, I was just talking about... Don't eat that. Oh, hold on. She's eating something she's not supposed to be. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that. I put that in a temporary place. And I forgot that she could reach that when I went back outside. And I wasn't out there with her or I would have seen it and moved it. So I just heard her. Okay, that was close. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that would not have been a good day and night for both of us if she had eaten that. Okay, we're good. Oh, what kind of, should I have before starting? Oh, my mindset. Mindset. A cool mindset in starting a workshop is, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to let go and allow to heal. And I'm willing to do the exercises even if I can't figure out how they work. What a lot of people go into the workshops with, oh, Kelly's doing an activity. Let me write down the steps of the activity, but not do it. Or write it down as I do it. The ones that write the steps down, and they'll be like, oh, I'll do it later. They never do. rare exception, but they never do it later. So it's just another form of procrastination, and trying to figure everything out beforehand. This is directed self-discovery. So the more that you can be open to, there might be something I don't know, then that's helpful. Also, in the process, if you try not to label and define things, it's better, because it becomes like a permanent block when we label and define it. And if you've kind of discovered something, you don't quite know what that is. You don't know how to put it into words, but then we start to limit the experience. So I'll teach you, okay, let's do it over and over and over again. And then every time you end up in the same place. It's like, well, I don't know what this is or how to explain it to another person, but I understand. And after you go there a few times, all of a sudden you can start to talk about it to other people because you have a better understanding of it. But if you try to label it and talk to other people about what's going on before you have complete and total understanding, you block the whole process through limitation. Because after you try to explain it, you don't let it be anything else. It's allowing things to be, and to be in that mindset. That if you're like, okay, I'm going to go in and we're going to do an activity, kumbaya, push all the good feelings in our body, kumbaya, it's not going to work. People are like, well, what do I feel when I'm healed? Instead of a feeling of like happiness and bliss and all of that, a healed feeling is blank. So that's why this is difficult for some people, is they're used to a certain outcome. I'm going to push and pull, and then this is the outcome I'm going to get. It's going to feel a certain way. It's going to feel like bliss. Why can't I plug this in? It's going to feel like bliss. It's going to feel like happiness. So it's like, Kelly, how do I feel when I let go allow and I'm healed? You feel blank, like a blank piece of paper. Not with a piece of paper with peace written on it elegantly. So that's what true healing is not a feeling of peace. Peace is an emotion we came here to experience. That's completely different. Our goal is not peace. Our goal is not love. But in allowing the natural state of the avatar, it is in a state of being at peace. When we allow that, we get this awesome avatar experience. And then when we have this awesome avatar experience, we, instead of thinking we are the avatar, start to see these avatars as technology. Because peace is one of the basic and fundamental feelings and emotions for these avatars. So if our goal is peace, all we're trying to do is, wherever the avatar is in the matrix, we're going to push and pull peace where there's no peace anywhere. We're going to fight for peace. We're going to create peace. We're going to declare our peace. We're going to defend our peace. Well, that's not peace. Since the natural state of the avatar is at peace, the state of being is at peace. Oh my gosh. She's barking at the neighbor that really likes her. 9, puppy. She's gone by. Oh my gosh. I usually go out there and, it's like, stop. But I'm seeing what happens if I just do nothing. She's still complaining. We'll see if she settles herself down, because I always go and intervene. I want to see what she does on her own. She might bark again because the lady walks over here too. After she goes around. The nicest lady you'll ever meet. It's not worthy of being barked at. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful. And be ready. Just be ready. And it's not a mindset. But, also talking about a mindset. One of the things that we're going to be doing in these workshops is letting go of the mind and where it is set. So if you have a mind set, your mind is set at a certain place, then there might not be a whole lot of letting go and allowing. I don't know if it's that lady or what's going on over there. Oh my God. Well, I thought we would have less interruption with my dog outside. Barking is actually less annoying than the whining. The whining is like this drill, this sharp pointed drill that is just pierces into my soul. The whining, the dog whining. That's what happens. Oh, so you guys, oh my gosh. Oh, she's playing with her ball now. No, she's okay. Oh, she's playing with her orange ball. I can say it now. I can freely say orange ball. Orange ball, orange ball, orange ball. And pink ball with a pink robe. Do, 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 do. I have to avoid saying that while she's in here. She gets excited. Oh, definitely have to go outside now. Go outside now. Oops, what did I do? Ah, there we go. There we go. I hope that's helpful. I hope that's helpful. Is not to just an attitude. Let's not call it a mindset. An attitude of letting go. Being stop. I don't know what you're barking about, but there's nothing that's justified. I can't even see her. I don't even know what way she's looking. But there's kids over there. Oops. There we go. So yeah, make sure you hydrate. Get a comfortable place to lie down so that you can relax all of your muscles and ligaments and tendons and organs, whatever. Make sure your hair is nice and relaxed. And your fingernails are nice and relaxed. To do the workshop. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, you guys, about these workshops. $35 a piece. thegodbubble.com. Oh, there we go. Go back to the... Oh, yes. Oh, perfect, perfect. It's... Okay, this was one person that was... to be in... Again, it's a holiday today. So I don't want to get in the middle of everybody's holiday with this mentorship class. It's on thegodbubble.com. You guys, it's a weekly class. Mondays at 1 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. Denver time. 1 o'clock. So, a bunch of people just signed up all of a sudden. So the class formed itself. I always had it available, and I was going to start another class, weekly one. But since today is a holiday, I wanted to see if, since it is our first week, I didn't want to skip it, since Monday's a holiday, and see if they wanted to meet, like, tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, that was one of them that can. So I think we'll do that, see if we can meet tomorrow at 1, and I've already got people signed up for the mentorship class. So excited. And these are people who I think all of them have done the workshops and everything. Oh, thanks, Ken. What was that? Oh my God. Love it. I love it. I don't look good in those glasses though. Like, I don't know about those glasses. Chatting popcorn. That's cute. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken. So yeah. Yeah. I guess it'll be just a day for Puppy and myself. I hope it warms up and some sun comes out. Oh. Hey, Groot. It's okay to call you Groot. What is that? Oh, thank you for the puppy. Puppy kisses. Yo, puppy kisses. Oh, thank you. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, hey, Groot. What is the difference between the Money Manifestation Workshop and the Manifestation Pack? The Manifestation Package? Let's see, I've got two, the Money Manifestation Workshop, the Money Manifestation Meditation, which costs a little bit more, for the meditation. You'll know it's the workshop is $35. So, I mean, if you're, and I don't know what you mean by difference, but if you're doing the money manifestation and you get it, let's say today, and you do the money manifestation workshop for $35. Uh, if I come out like in the next week or so with a brand new money manifestation workshop, I'm gonna send you that one too. I don't I don't want you to be like, I just bought the last one and now she's got the updated one. If you guys have done the money manifestation workshop within the last, couple weeks or so, I'll look back and see. Um or month or whatever. If you've gotten the money manifestation workshop, I'm just gonna automatically send you the new one when it comes out. I would never do that to you guys. Now you guys that did it like 6 months ago, that's different. It's different. You didn't just buy it. Only if you want the upgraded one. But the benefit could be that you get, it's basically the same workshop, only it's just restructured and newer for that. So don't worry, I'll do you a solid on that one. I'll do you a solid on that one if I come out with a new one and an updated one. I'll send that one to you. So, what is the difference, Groot? No man. Oh, what's the difference between the money manifestation workshop and the meditation? Okay. The workshop is the workshop, and is it two? I don't remember if it was 2 days. Every workshop is different. Some I've got 3-day workshops, 2-day workshops. Sometimes I get it all in one day. Whew. But I make sure it flows. Like if I intended a 1-day workshop and just after I've gone for an hour, hour and a half, and it's just like I'm not feeling this, let's go another day, then it becomes a 2-day workshop. That's what happens in there. So the parasite workshop is like 5 days, but the workshop itself is talking about all the concepts and all, and doing activities and teaching you all the basic concepts. They're very simple about the God bubble manifestation system and all. The meditation is just after, I think we talk for about 5 or 10 minutes and slow deep breathing and all that, but then we get right down to the activity itself, to just and it's not even really a meditation, it's just doing the activity together, and you're able to go in there and replay. 9. So we're able to replay the activity over and over and over and over again, where in the actual workshop there's a lot of details in between, and not just the when we're doing the activity I interject a lot, so the meditation is more just about the activity itself. I'm so sorry, puppy's time is over outside, and I will see you in about 2 minutes. You will never guess what just happened. It's the coolest thing. The universe does stuff like this. Because I saw somebody with like hanging baskets with flowers and all, you know, because it's summer, and there's like a stake. You put it into the ground and it comes up, and you can hang your flowers on them, like yard art kind of stuff. Anyway, person that works here, like, they found someone left it and no one has claimed it. And he said it's been over there for a while, and he said, would you like to have it? Like, what? And it was one of those, it's too big to bring in here. It's at least 6 feet tall. It's taller than me. And you stake it into the ground, and then you're able to hang on this particular one, 2 flower baskets on it. And he just gave it to me. Oh my gosh. And I told him, I said, if anybody claims it, you know, let me know. Because I thought, I want some flowers around me. I would like to, you know, get, how much are hanging baskets? Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Oh, they're probably $1,000, aren't they? With inflation. How much is a hanging basket full of flowers? Thank you, Ken. Aw, garland headpiece. Oh, my door's opening and closing. Thank you. Aw, that was cute. Thank you. Living. $30. $30. $30. 2 would be $60. No. Are hanging baskets really that expensive? Oh, here's what? Oh, 25. 140. What is that? That's exotic. I'm in Colorado at high altitude. I know wildflowers grow. You know what I could do? I could just get my own basket to hang and put my own soil in it and seeds and grow. That would take forever. That thing, if it's above the ground, then I'd have to water it every day. Let me rethink this. The pre-made baskets are probably easier because they have all the right stuff in it to make sure that they don't dry out. $50, and it's half price. Good grief. 60? 104? Okay, I'm not wanting fancy flowers like that. It's okay to have, like, not fancy flowers. Oh, still 36. Oh, good grief. 40? Oh, 2 for 52. Well, I don't know how much of a gift this is if I'm going to pay for flowers. This gift is going to cost me money. Oh, that's cool. I can hang other stuff on it. You know what? I could stake it into the ground and... No. I could hang anything on that. I don't have to hang flowers on it. I don't know. The topic was about creativity. Getting creative. I'm about to run out of battery, you guys. I keep forgetting to plug this in. I think I'm about 13%. On a phone call, that's a long phone call. But on a video, it's not. Oh, basil. I love basil. It gets windy here, though. So whatever I put in those baskets, that would be so cool to grow herbs. But then they're hanging baskets, and it gets windy here. I would probably put it like right here by my RV to kind of block the wind from that direction and get the sun most of the day. You got to watch out for herbs because herbs, I guess it depends. You might not want full day sun on it like all day. I don't know. I've only grown them in Texas. And I would always put them on one side of this one wall that had the perfect amount of like sun and shade during the day. And so I just always kept the garden right there, and I can't remember like what direction or circumstances, but and it blocked the wind too. In Texas, I had an herb bed that I made about 6 feet. I think it was about 6 feet long, 2 feet like wide, And I think I had it about a foot to a foot and a half deep. Not that I planted everything that deep, just the sides. And I took a bunch of those, the shelving units that are like wire mesh, where the wire is far apart, for the shelving units. And then bent them and wired them together. Like I bent them in form. I took two or three shelves and made my herb bed. And then I got coconut husks. There were these hanging baskets or something that were on a ridiculous sale. Like nobody wanted them. And I just bought them for the coconut husks. Or the mats that were made out of coconut husks. Because it was cheaper than actually buying the coconut husk materials. It was cheaper buying those hanging baskets that were empty. So then I lined it in the coconut husks. And put in, I can't remember all the soil and everything I mixed together in there for herbs. It was specifically for herbs. I remember that. And filled the bed up. And, it was perfect for growing herbs. Since it was shelves that were made out of wire mesh, then the water just passed on through and there was never any, it never held the water in there. It was just the perfect environment for growing herbs. Oh my gosh, I got so excited about like plants and herbs now. And like life. Oh, try saying, well, if I say carrot, then I've got to follow through with a carrot. I can't just say it. But I can say, let's brush your hair. I can't say, let's brush your hair. What in the world is going on over there? I don't know. It's just weird, really weird. Like, that's weird. These are people who, like, live here, and I don't know why they're over there. I'm being nosy. I'm being a nosy neighbor. Yellow carrots. Only have one color. Yeah. It's like... I mean, I spoil her and everything, but I don't spoil her with multicolored carrots. Those are kind of expensive. Her carrots are for her to get her teeth brushed. Oh, let's see, try to say carrot. Oh. And anyway, Groot, I'm so sorry, I think I walked out in the middle. But if you do, like, the class, the Money Manifestation Workshop, you get all the information. If you do the Money Manifestation Meditation, I don't instruct at all. Like, I don't teach you how to remove blocks and programs and cut cords and, do the inner child work. By the time you get to the meditation, it's assumed that you know those techniques. And we just do the and then we just do it. We just do the activity in there. Did that make sense? Oh, good grief. Yeah, I would really like to get basil and herbs. I have never been able to grow cilantro, and I always had a hard time with parsley. But my basil would grow like crazy. My thyme would grow like crazy. My rosemary would grow like crazy. But cilantro and basil, the flat leaf, cilantro, I think cilantro is only flat leaf, isn't it? But the flat leaf parsley. And then wherever I was, I either couldn't find curly or didn't use curly, so why do it? Now with the, what is that, Greek? Is it Greek? There's a salad with parsley. It's made up of mostly parsley. What is in that? Bulgur, parsley, lemon juice. I forgot what was in that stuff. Oh my gosh. I forgot what it was called. Oh my gosh. What is the Greek salad with mostly parsley? Tabbouleh. It's tabbouleh, isn't it? Yeah, tabbouleh. Okay. I was like, right when I said that, I remembered the name. Tabbouleh. Parsley, bulgur wheat, tomatoes, mint, onion, olive oil, lemon juice. Like, I wasn't eating that back then. So, oh, don't run over the kids. Ah! They're trying to back up. Oh my gosh, my puppy. Can you hear her barking? Look at the hiccups. She's barking and whining now. And I'm not even out there. So, it's not me. I was like, what am I doing to my puppy? I've had lots of different dogs, but never a crazy, obnoxious breed. That's just... When she runs, you can't even see her. She's like, what is that superhero character, Flash? Where like he starts to run, you can't see him anymore. That's what happens to her. She's running, and it's like, oh, she's just invisible now. She does everything so fast. Like, she has run in a room from here to there, to here, to there, faster than I can move my neck and watch her. Faster than my eyes move. Zippity zip. She looks like a jackrabbit. Have you ever seen a jackrabbit? Like, oh, I'm going to run really fast now? It's kind of what happens to her. She looks like a race dog. Those dogs that are racing at breakneck speed. That's what she looks like. Holy crap. Hey, Melinda. Thank you. 94,300. You guys seem very determined. Let me stay in here till 100,000 at least. I was talking about leaving and then maybe coming back at noon or something. After I've had, you know, some mushrooms and spinach on... Oh, I've got some rice. Some rice with some mushrooms and spinach. What else should I put on there? Oh, I've got onions. Yeah, I've got onions too. I already made... I've cut up a bunch of mushrooms yesterday. I mixed it. I've got this like a tomato paste. I put it in there and I caramelized the tomato paste in there. And then I get, it's not even really expensive wine. Because, I mean, it's got to taste good, but it doesn't have to be like that fine stuff for cooking. So I put a splash of red wine that I keep. And I keep the wine, ends up being like a week or two. I have the wine and it still tastes fine. It still tastes fine. Like, if you're actually drinking the wine, I wouldn't recommend drinking wine after it being open for 2 weeks. But for cooking, it's just perfect. It's perfect. Especially if it gets vinegary like that. Especially with a tomato. It adds that, like, vinegar nest to it. Then I'll put a little, like, honey, fireweed honey. Oh, that stuff is so good. From Canada, from my friend in Canada. Sends me the good stuff. What would I do without my fireweed honey? I love honey, but I don't like clover honey. Or whatever the common honey is in the United States. So this one, it's like, what does fireweed look like? What does the fireweed plant look like? Oh, it's so pretty. You know, I never looked it up. What a fireweed plant looks like. Well, it's got lots of flowers on it, duh. Oh my gosh. I did not know. I did not know that was like fireweed. I think there's stuff like that in Texas. You never know. There might be in... These are like wildflowers. Oh my gosh. So that's why my honey tastes so good. My opinion only. I've tried all kinds of honey out there. It's, you know, local honey, wildflower honey, and everything. This fireweed honey is fire. I don't even know how to describe the taste. It's like, just, it lingers, it's lasting, it's so complex. And everything about it is just so subtly beautiful. It feels like multiple flavors. That's just this perfect orchestra that comes together, this finely tuned orchestra in your mouth. It transforms foods. Like, when I made my ponzu, you guys go look at my ponzu recipe. It's under all the sushi stuff that I've got on my TikTok. Look at my ponzu recipe. So the ponzu recipe includes honey, or my version includes honey. I've done a natural version of ponzu, taking out all the ingredients that may or may not be harmful, in my opinion, and substituting, whatever might be sugar for honey. And something that might be some type of rice wine vinegar that might cause yeast growth. I substituted it for apple cider vinegar, which does not promote the growth of yeast. It actually suppresses. I don't want to use all those kind of words here on TikTok. they don't like it when I use unalive words for that. And the honey. Oh my gosh. And the ponzu, you ferment the ponzu. And I made ponzu before, and it was really good. Like, better than any restaurant in there. Go look at my ponzu recipe. I have that ponzu recipe. Whenever I posted that video, I still have it, and I'm refilling with more soy sauce and honey and all of that. It's got the lemon and orange and lime peels in it, and the citrus juices in it. It's fermented all this time. It's outrageously thick. So the longer you've got your ponzu in there, the less you use. Because at the beginning it's thinner. It doesn't have that complexity in the taste. But man, it really condenses and ferments, and it will taste better than any sushi restaurant you've ever been to in your life, no matter how good their ponzu is that they make from scratch and they let it ferment. Yours will be better because it's the natural version for starters. It will blow your mind, my ponzu recipe. And it's not just for sushi. I mean, once you taste it, you'll go, oh, I can, if you choose to eat meat. I'm more of doing the vegetarian thing, but like, it'd be great on chicken or even on steak. I don't know about pork. I never really ate pork, but I'm sure it'd be fine. No vegetables. Oh my gosh, that drizzled on broccoli, on like freshly steamed broccoli. So you could do a lot with that ponzu besides just. And when it thickens, you'll see you will do just the lightest drizzle, and it will change the taste of your food. You're like, well, this is fancy now. This is more better. This is more fancier. Where did we get into talking about ponzu? Okay, that was all me. That was all me. I don't know how the discussions even started. I think I was talking about mushrooms and spinach and rice. And then my mind went to ponzu. It went straight to ponzu. Straight to ponzu. So. Oh, Melinda. Good to see you. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Oh, it's about to go over 100,000. And then my mouth is watering like crazy. Like, oh no. I was planning on going to the sushi place today, and not only are they closed on Mondays, it's a holiday. Oh no sushi today. But I had a friend gift me some money, like sent me a donation and said go treat yourself to sushi on Friday. That was last Thursday, and I haven't done it yet. I was waiting till today because I knew like a bunch of people in town would be gone. It got crazy this weekend where there was no parking in town. This is a small town, but it's a resort town. So when there's events, it becomes like Los Angeles. In a town, I don't remember how many people are in town. It's around 4,000 people. Yeah, around 4,000, 4,500. Kind of like Breckenridge. About the same. About the same. But again, some people, that's one of the reasons I'm here, is full of multimillionaires. I'm not sure about billionaires. I'm sure they're here too, but when I, did my research, it's more along the lines of multimillionaires that came in and put a lot of money. Yes, thank you, Amanda. I see that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys support me so well. And TikTok notices these things, you guys. I don't know how it happened, because you're supposed to have like at least 10,000 followers on your channel. And I don't even have 5,000 yet. And they've monetized me Like my actual posts, they've monetized. And it happened, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Where all of a sudden, all the stuff that I was posting, they're like, this does not qualify for monetization or something like that. Like I got in trouble. I was like, what's happening? They monetized me. And there's like a lot of rules with monetization. So they monetized my channel. I'm not saying I'm making the big bucks. They just did this. And they disapproved pretty much all my videos. And then I did a complaint or a objection or whatever that's called, an appeal. And I'm like, hey, you guys are setting me up. Because they're like, oh, the title of the video is this, and your video doesn't follow the title. And I'm like, you're the ones that auto-generated those hashtags on my video. YouTube auto-generated hashtags on my video and then punished me for it. Oh my gosh. So anyway, that's why you see that all my videos don't even have a description on them anymore. It's just, and not even hashtags and nothing. And I got one monetized. And I think I earned like 4 cents on it or something. So I've earned 4 cents on one of my videos. Whatever. Anyway, I've yeah, 4,455 followers. I'm sorry, I never know whether to call it followers or subscribers. Oh, but I see subscribers on there. Yeah, I've got where you can subscribe. Where'd that go? Oh, there. Oh, live. What is this? Hold on. Let me see. What is this? I'm hitting a live button. What pops up? God, mobile live events. Create an event. May 24th. Go live now. Oh. Oh my gosh. Here's all my lives. Oh my gosh. 114,000 likes on this one. Oh, you guys. 102,000 likes on the other one. Oh, this one has 151,000 likes. On the 24th, you guys did that. 152,000 likes. Holy crap, you guys support me so well. Thank you. Isn't that cool? You guys. TikTok notices this. I wonder if that's why they monetized me. Or that played into them monetizing me and me getting 4 cents on my video. No, it'll add up. It'll start adding up. Now that I know the rules, they continue to auto-generate hashtags for me. TikTok does. And I'm just going to delete them all. And maybe I'll have a better chance of making money off these videos. And monetizing. So thank you guys for helping me in this. Every time I see statistics for my channel, they're like, oh, you are doing better than 100% or whatever of the people on your level. I think meaning however many people are following me. Like, I get in there, and it might be, let's say, 1,000 people watch my live or something like that. But it's got like 100,000 likes on it. For that many people watching it. 100,000 likes. They notice stuff like that. And so they're constantly sending me analytics and statistics going, your live outperformed most of the time 100% of all the people out there that, are on a channel like yours. That's what you guys do. You are showing TikTok that, wait a minute, there's something different about this. There's something different about our content or different about our channel. And whatever their insider magic is with their AI or whatever, I get perks and so forth. So thank you, you guys. Thank you for sharing the live. Even if you don't wink, wink, share it. When you go over there to the share button and you click share over and over and over again, AI thinks those are literal actual shares and will direct more people to the live. That you helped me with that too. They've monetized me. I got into TikTok Shop early with I don't know if I even had, I think I had to have like 1,000 subscribers, and I started at like 200 followers. I started at 200 followers not very long ago, you guys. And I'm almost to 5,000. That happened organically. Thank you. That's what TikTok is not like, oh, you don't have 250,000 followers. They're like, whoa, like you organically, gain followers through this. That's what they see. That's what they see, and that's what they're, promoting. The algorithm has changed, and although there are fewer people like on my lives and everything, that I'm getting more perks and better treatment from TikTok after the algorithm changed. Where a lot of people out there that were just putting out big time videos that were going out big time, but they're hurting right now. So although, this hasn't blown up, it's one of those slow and steady wins the race things that's working here on TikTok for me. So, oh, I thought Kelly was gone. What? Oh, I saw where her coats. No. What did it glitch or something? No, I took Puppy out, and I think I've gone out twice since then, and I just muted myself. When you saw the coats, I was muting myself because I had a puppy emergency. A puppy emergency. Sorry about that. Like that. I don't know what this. Hey, I don't know what that barking is about, but let's calm ourselves down. Nah, calm yourself down. Good girl. Okay. I think I answered your question, Groot. Oh, I wondered why you disappeared. I'm going to take this live, if they let me do it, on a TikTok. Sometimes they don't have the live available. If it's available, I'm going to put this on my YouTube. This live. We've been on here quite a long time. I'm going to put this live on YouTube. So the answer will be on YouTube then. So, sorry about that. Oh, yes. I don't know what happened. I don't know if did I glitch or did I lose internet or something? Sorry about that. The workshop is the actual workshop. The meditation is just only the activity with no instructions. You're only doing the activity with the meditation. So if you've never done it before, the workshop, for sure, definitely do the workshop on the money manifestation. So take the workshop first. And then the meditation, if you would like help in doing the activity over and over and over again about 30 times or so. That's what the meditation is for. You can go through the activity without all the instructions and all that. But the workshop is the actual workshop where you get in that position and we've let go of all of this stuff. So, and I've taught you how to let go and allow and the removal techniques. And it's a very simple system. So there's not much to teach you really. But that's when we do go over the blocks and the programs and the chords and the inner child work and all of that in detail. And we practice all of that. And then while we're going through the 40 or so emotions, and that activity during the workshop, I might be interrupting the activity to interject more information during the process. So you don't just have an activity that's just flowing as if you're just going to do the activity only. So that's why I created the meditation, which is let's go through all the 40 feelings. And you can do it yourself too. Like you can go on your fancy phone and be like, what's the first one? Oh my gosh. Authenticity. And then pause for however long you want, 30 seconds. You can time it or whatever and do your own recording. I mean, I tell you a lot more than that in the meditation. I give you lots of suggestions, but you can still do it yourself. Like authenticity, worth, and then pause 30 seconds or a minute, or it's up to you. There's 40 of them. Or did you want to go 10 seconds or 15 seconds? That's up to you. And then value. The state of being valued, and then pause to guide yourself on this activity. Yeah, do that too. And I teach you this in the workshops. I teach you these techniques. I teach you what has worked for 16,000 people that helped me develop the God Bubble Manifestation System. All the people that took my classes, programs, and workshops and all that I've worked with, whether it's group or one-on-one, over 16,000 people. You guys. That doesn't even count the millions of people that watch my videos. I'm just talking about the ones that, like, I either got to see your face or hear your voice or so, some form of that. Some form of that. And we developed this. So those are the tips and everything. Like, here's a free one. If you stay in a feeling or an emotion for over 2 minutes, it tends to stick. Positive or negative. If you start a process of letting go and allowing, after 90 seconds, it's easier to let go of it. So you can see, if you've been in an emotion for several days, it sticks. So when it's like, okay, Kelly, I'm going to acknowledge this emotion. I'm very upset right now. I'm mad at my neighbor. They just screwed up, on my side of the lawn. They messed up my grass. Ugh, so I'm so upset with them. And then not only are you upset with them, but you go and search all the song archives and find all the I don't like my neighbor songs and play them. And you get stuck in all of that. Or it's like, you know what? I'm going to be mad at my neighbor, but I'm going to start a letting go process in 90 seconds. And so what if you're not over it? You've done the God bubble thing. You're not over it. Do it again. Allow yourself to feel the feelings, but set a timer. Less than 90 seconds to start the process of letting go. Like I give you tips like that on this letting go process. What works for these avatars? These avatars can be programmed easily. And I show you how to program the avatar in a way that the avatar gets into its natural state. But then you're able to let go of that and allow the avatar to be once it's healed. So it's step by step. Step by step. With your coffee? Oh no, probably not. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the coffee thing, I really enjoyed it, but at the end, you're being a bank to grocery stores. Grocery stores don't pay you when they get the coffee. You have like a net 30, net 60, net 90, or net 120. Like, I think Walmart will tell it's like a net 90, but it ends up being about 6 months, 4 to 6 months. You got to fight them for the money they owe you on paying you for stuff. So since I was having to be the bank, it put me in some financial constraints. Just, keeping these supermarkets stocked. And by the time I would get my money and everything, like if I had to put this on credit cards or whatever, and I never got the interest back, and they were buying it at wholesale. So I wasn't really making much of a profit, and in being the bank, I didn't have a good cash flow for doing the coffee. So after a while, it just didn't make sense. They were selling out. It was the #1 coffee seller in Breckenridge in the grocery stores. And I was strapped for cash in my business because of the way the grocery stores are structured and paying you. They've already ordered 3 times before they even pay you for one of the orders. They've reordered and restocked the shelves before payment. And so if your coffee does become popular and you don't have like millions of dollars in the bank, to handle that kind of being a bank, for the grocery stores, it could be very detrimental to a small business. Putting their coffee out. It'll put you out of business to be popular. That was the weird thing to me. Like, it put me in such financial, places. Selling out every 3 days at the grocery store. And my product was selling out. And the words. CEO. The CEO of Starbucks came in there and bought my coffee and loved it. Said that they didn't even like. I don't want to say her name. I loved it. And like, I was in the negative all the time with that company. I couldn't ever, for the little profit, it wasn't paying for me being the bank for the grocery stores. It was one of there was a coffee that was more expensive than mine. So here in Breckenridge, my coffee was selling out faster than the cheap brands. My expensive ass coffee. Anyway, so I'm sorry, that's a long way around saying no. if a money person came up to me and was like, "Hey, I'll back your operation," then yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. That would be cool. But as an individual, small business owner, it the way that the grocery stores work didn't work for me. I hope that makes sense. Thank you for the 112,000 likes, you guys. Ken, I see you pounding away. I see you doing that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Amanda, I see you pounding away. I see you like poking on my nose. So excited for that mentorship. I just signed up. Wait. Hold on. Am I confused? I'm sorry. There's two Mindys. I don't want to give anything away. It was the other Mindy that signed up. I don't know why I thought you signed up. So the other Mindy signed up. And now you... Girl, there's going to be two Mindys in this class. Are you okay with that? Mindy, are you okay with that? Two Mindys in the class. I'm so excited. How am I going? Well, we'll do nicknames. We'll get in there and do Mindy nicknames. And it's not recorded or anything. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I thought I heard my my email. Oh, and the wink on the. Oh, we'll talk about it later. Just wink on that. Oh, good job. Oh, girl, I'm so excited. That mentorship class. Now, again, Mindy, are you okay with doing it tomorrow? Like at 1? Because this week is a holiday today. I know I'm on here live and everything, but in the mentorship classes, because of the holidays and everything, we skip the holidays. We tried to get in for a year between 46 and 48 times that we meet, roughly, because it's not... all the 52 weeks. So we've got, Christmas break and stuff like that comes in between. But I do ask the class, what would you like to do? Like the last one we did, over the holidays, they wanted like 2 or 3 weeks in a row where they didn't have class, where they could just, holiday and everything. And so, we did that. And then there was one person, like on one of the weeks, it's like, "Oh, Kelly, can you meet with me?" And so I met with them on the phone, in the middle of this. Since, everybody else in class, didn't want to do it, but I helped that one person. And we did it over the phone where we weren't going to have a class. So I help you guys out with stuff like that. So on this one, again, would have been a week to skip because of the holiday, because it's on a Monday. But it's the first class. It's like, oh my gosh. But I didn't, so I've emailed everybody, Mindy, to see if they can meet tomorrow at 1 o'clock, same time, but tomorrow for that. And if not, let's see what I can do on the phone with you or something. You can? Oh, thank goodness. Because, like, some of them are not going to be able to come today. And I didn't want some to benefit, some not to benefit. It's the first class. I'm so excited. So, oh my gosh, Mindy is so excited. Mindy in there. I'm sorry, that was my evil laugh. Mindy, I got both of you. I don't know how, that was probably just so weird. Kelly, why do you have trouble making friends? I don't know. I don't know why people think I'm weird. Oh my God, a neighbor just rode by on her bike, and I just saw her when she was like, just was right next. I didn't see her until she was like quickly on a bicycle right there when I just said that out loud. Oh my God. It's gonna be okay. There's 2 people that don't think I'm weird because I wasn't talking at the top of my lungs. So I go, why don't people want to be my friend? It's the weirdest voice on the planet. Oh, M&M's, so you can call me M&M's. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Ha. Oh, you're not supposed to make sounds, are you? Kelly, you did not sound like a dragon. You sounded like a dragon at a restaurant choking on steak. Which is right before the Heimlich maneuver is administered. That's what you sounded like. Well, thank you. Thank you. I aimed, please. Oh my gosh. Thank you, kid, for the dragon. Sorry I sounded like a choking dragon. I was choking on my own fire. I'm surprised smoke didn't come out, kid. Just kidding. Oh, okay. He's gonna be okay today. It's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mindy, you're gonna love the class. Because, I mean, however goofy I act in here, we have such a good time in there. And since it's all private and it's just us, you can't imagine what we're able to talk about when I'm not constantly in fear that AI is gonna, judge something I say, if that makes sense. So we really get down to nitty gritty stuff in there. And you only reveal on the level that, you want to reveal in the class. But so far, I think it's all females in there. And again, we don't record it, so it's not, played again. And we ask you guys not to record it either. That if there's anything going on in these mentorship classes that you want a copy of or write down some steps, let's get, like a pencil and paper and write it down or something. Or sometimes oh, here's a list, and I'll hold up the list. Take a screenshot. Like, we could do stuff like that in there. And it's like, okay, everybody hide their faces or something for a screenshot. Because we don't want all that private stuff, out there. How are we going to heal? How are we going to, gonna heal? So everybody that comes to these mentorship classes, they usually end up being lifelong friends that check up on on each other. Because there's nothing like going through something together. You guys, in this, the mentorship, thanks, thanks, Andy. I love the mustache. I love that mustache. Thank you. What was I talking about? The hat and the mustache. There we go. Thank you. What were we saying? Oh my gosh. About being in class together. Oh, yeah. And in there, man, healing is absolutely incredible. And we all support each other in the healing in there. It's awesome. So a lot of classes people go into, and there's some form of competition on something. If there's a grading scale or, whatever we're letting go of, I'm letting go of more. Wow, good job. But in here, it is not a competitive atmosphere at all. Because you find out real quick when you sit there when someone else is going, oh, when they're coming to these realizations and healing and all, you at the same time go, oh, different details. I'm seeing the same thing. And because, Schumann resonance wise, we're kind of like all one being having an experience in multiple different directions. Did that make sense? So, in that, even though the details are different in these classes, the energies tend to be the same. Like, people come to class and it's like, oh, did anybody experience human resonance symptoms? Or, I don't know, we'll just, start with, or someone will come in and is like, gosh, I was so tired. I couldn't take enough naps this last week. And my neck and my head hurt. Just making up symptoms, whatever. And then most of the time, most everyone in the class, including myself, I take my own classes, myself was like, oh, same, me too. So that might be the theme. It's like, you guys want to roll with this? And let go, allow, and heal in this direction? And, and see what's going on? Usually a yes, but and then someone's like, well, I've got this individual thing, I'd like to do while I'm here too, but and also the class, that's why I keep it under 8 people. I think we've got 4 people in there now. So we can't get more than 4 more people for it to work. And if I get 8 people, you guys, I will go in there as quickly as I can and change the post to maybe another date and time or something. Like I can have two classes going on, just not at the same time. Like I could do like maybe one class on Monday. Let's say there's a bunch of people on Tuesday that can meet at 1 o'clock. Then we have a Tuesday at 1 o'clock class. And then I don't have more than 8 people in there, in that class. See, with 8 people, not everybody show up all week. But if everybody shows up and there's 8 people, I can still look at everybody's energy. I can still do that. Although there's usually something happening with 1 or 2 people. And so I can definitely handle looking at your energy on that level. But if there's over 10 people in there, oh, there's no way. There's no way that I could look at everybody's energy and make any kind of progress in there. Except to just, yep, that's what your energy looks like next. Yep, that's what your energy looks like next. There's no healing involved. So I look at your energy and we go through a letting go process while I'm looking at your energy. And then sometimes you're like, oh gosh, Kelly, it's not working. Just give me a minute or so or whatever. Then I'll move on to another person and look at their energy, and I can go back and forth. Like, okay, now we've done this. I was like, oh, okay, now you're in a good spot and you're removing some stuff and all of that. And like, oh, you're hydrating now. Okay, let's check on you again. You know, how you doing? It's like, okay, Kelly, I've removed all this stuff now. Can you look and see if it's all gone or whatever? Sorry. Okay, this is... Okay, remember the person that I told you about that was mean to me that one time because of my dog? That's her. So I'm just letting my dog bark at them. And she's pulling her gate around the corner. But I'm just letting it happen. Because I'm just not gonna worry about it. Okay, now I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go... Oh, those people are going and crossing their arms in judgment. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Well, it's bad. Very bad news. And this is probably expensive. She has chewed something up. Hold on. Callie. Oh boy. This is my black tank hose. She has chewed it, not only in half, but it's shredded in the holder. I think I put my other ones, I'll go handle that. I think I put my other ones in storage. So I guess I'm going to storage today. I think I'm done. So let me go out and handle this. That just happened. I love you guys. This is ending abruptly. I love you. I'll see you guys soon.